Welcome, everybody. Feel good. Do. Hi, everybody. It's us. Sorry, I messed up the intro and I messed up the video for some reason. I'm Sammy Gonzalez, aka themexcellence. Welcome to Kicking with the Compas. My stomach hurts. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Going good. My stomach does not hurt. I've cleaned up my diet a lot in the last 2 weeks and been hitting the gym again. Got a new, less stressful job.
And who are you?
My name is Tommy. I'm doing great.
You don't even have the right foam. You gotta wear his foam. Actually, blend in with your shirt. Don't do that.
Yeah, no.
Tommy has a foam.
No,
it's Marcos, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Making a Tuesday appearance.
Go Pacers. That's why I'm wearing yellow.
Oh my God, I don't know what that is. And joining on the other side, we have.
Pacers are.
It's in Flyover State, right?
What?
Exactly. And joining us on the other side, we have.
I'm JJ.
It's
and my heart hurts and my prostate is weak.
Oh, at the same time?
Yes.
Do we need to finger it?
I'm about to say, was it a forlorn lover that provided both? Loosened thine rectum and broke your heart. Why did it fuck the Pacers? Boo! Get out of here, they say.
I don't really care about it.
No, you're wearing a shirt that says country and western. Is it just a generic like anime shirt where it just says like meep on it?
Yee.
Okay.
They actually sell a really cool hat that just says cowboy in Japanese lettering.
No, that's pretty cool. No, you gotta get generic word that says like just whatever a random anime thing would say, like meep.
Damn, I wore the wrong shirt then.
Oh, well nope, you wore an Isaiah Riley shirt. Nope, you wore that. Nope, you wore a scapegoat.
Yeah, but I have another one that just says scapegoat.
Oh. One-worded shirt lines, whatever. Hey, everybody.
This is 3 words.
One-worded anime lines. Thank you to our patrons. We're going to start the show. We need to start the show by thanking our patrons. I got to record more Patreons this week before I leave because I'm leaving next week. So enjoy my presence while we're here. I'm going back home for a party, a little baby's party, and then I'm also leaving because
we're filming 2 next week for sure.
Okay, well, I definitely need 1 at least for this week or whatever. So, or next Monday. But you did get a Patreon every Monday. Every Monday you get an exclusive video, custom made. We had a whole sync countdown done this last Monday. Top 5 side characters. We recorded that just recently. Time is an illusion. So, if you want to see that, $5 on Patreon is the point of entry, but if you want to be El Gran Chile, like Isaiah Riley is, you can donate $50 and have a whole show dedicated to you. That's right. You get to be a producer. Whoa, where did that note come from? That was pretty good.
The producers.
I didn't even hit, but that little thing I did. Anyway, it did come from Mel Brooks. It came from Mel Brooks. Oh, is that what I'm doing? Anyway.
Hey, that's me. Why am I being worn as a shirt?
Well, you know what? We should have tried harder getting them a shirt. But you can be like Timothy Lane Jr. and get some topics on the show, or maybe even win a shirt, because Timothy Lane Jr. gets 2 tickets to Paradise, aka our raffle, our monthly raffle. I ordered Maggie's shirt. It's coming very soon.
I don't think she's in the chat today. She's also feeling sick.
Oh, well, I forgot where I sent it, so I don't know where it's going, but
just threw it outside.
I think it might be coming to me, but
shows up in my house. I'm going to be very confused.
I don't even know your guys' address, but Isaiah Riley's there. So Timothy Lane Jr.'s there.
Plenty of reason to be confused.
And, of course, our Super Mexcellent 2 Turbo tier, they get notified. We have other tiers with like the $5, the $10, but you don't get to be seen as such. Austin Brohawk, Christina, L. Lope, Maggie, Rakeen, Scene Oro, and Wimplu. Rakeen 23 and Maggie being the first 2 winners of our Patreon t-shirt. And it only took them 1 try at $15. 1 ticket's all you need, so the pool's not that big. So, for $15, you can win a $25 t-shirt. Free shipping from me and mexmerch.com. So be sure to go to mexmerch.com, our sponsor of every show, mexmerch.com. Go buy a shirt. It's really cool. I designed everything here. What's up?
No, I'm just laughing at Rakeen's comment. If only I had money, I would pay for Sammy and Tommy to play NCAA 25.
For the rise of Tito Gutierrez, who you've seen in our pre-show stream. 5-time Super Bowl champion. Oh, Tito Gutierrez is coming back. I'm buying NCAA 25. It's coming out very soon.
I hope it lives up to the hype. People like the college games more than Madden. Really.
Oh, absolutely. I still was playing 14 like maybe last year. Or no, yeah, maybe not this year because I haven't fired up my PC, but I got the emulator. And I own a physical copy of it, and I still have my PS3. So technically, I still have the Gauchos on there. You haven't even downloaded new teams, but I put my team, who doesn't know football team, on that one. So, point is,
Serenity.
I'm excited.
I'll give you my address on Discord. I'm not going to put it out there right here, but I will put it in the Discord. And if you want to mail us anything, you can just mail it there. We have an armored fence. Like, you're not going to get to us. And then we have 5 weapons right by the door.
Yeah, you can definitely get to me, so don't leave me alone. But the point is, mexmerch.com. Win a shirt.
Ferocious guard dog.
That's true. Who makes a loud noise and then goes, "Oh, I want love. Time for love," right?
Barks at me when I leave.
Come back.
But yeah, win one of these shirts. They're all great. Actually, Pride Month's coming up. Get yourself a Pride shirt. I think I was going to order myself one. But there you go. Pride shirt for Pride Month. Get it in time. But yeah, that's all of my stuff. How you guys doing?
Good. Well, that's technically our stuff. We're all part of the Patreon and support mexmerch.com.
Of course.
We all have, like, what, 3 search sheets?
Oh, actually, you did design, like, a shirt or two. Or had it designed. Either way. Welcome.
One thing
I don't...
Me and you, I don't know, I've designed, like, 3 or 4, I think. This is the last one that the dude just quit. And all I wanted was a bigger skull. And he was like, I don't know, that's too hard to do. And I'm like, you literally just make it bigger.
I don't even know that one you're talking about.
Move. Make it.
It was an anime, themexcellence shirt. And then it was very easy design, I thought. It was just our sombrero guy in Bullet Club format.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and he kept making the skull too small. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking...
The little stupid hat.
Yeah.
With a little skull.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. As soon as I started the show, I started feeling way worse. So we'll get out of here as soon as we can, because I don't know what happened. I have a lot of illnesses going on. Only one of them I'm willing to share, but my stomach hurts, and that's mostly it's just like, I think maybe because I started eating healthier, and my body's like, hey,
Vegetables.
you're right, salad, fuck you all, or like,
Give us grease.
right? It's like I am lined with
You need
cholesterol.
that 15-day cleanse thing from TikTok that they keep advertising.
Oh, I don't get that. I'm not on that side of TikTok because I love myself. I do not.
Then
hate
how
myself.
did you see the scale? It's the same thing.
Oh, the scale is because I want it. There's a scale that shows the calories based off of the weight, and it has a free app that you can use the scan barcode because fucking what was it? MyFitnessPal got rid of that feature and put it behind a paywall, and I got a free membership.
Is MyFitnessPal expensive now?
Well, no, it's money. I don't want to pay money for something I got for free. You can't be like, all right, here's a food scanner, you're fine, and then also now give me $20 for it every month. I had it for free, and then now it's $20. Fuck that. So I'll use this app, but I just don't want to put my phone number in TikTok. But you already did, which is why I wanted you to buy it for me, and I'll just pay you back. Because I don't want my information, as much as I can, off the internet.
My logic is I already have TikTok on my phone. They have it.
Oh.
They do pretty much have it.
Well, it's the Chinese guy. I'm kidding. I'm not even getting into that. But speaking of TikTok, guys, the funniest fucking thing in the world is happening right now. And someone on TikTok did actually mention this. They were like, every few years, we all just decide to pick on a baby. During COVID times, there was that big ass giant baby. Do you remember that big ass giant baby?
I don't remember the big ass giant
Was
baby.
it in space?
No. Is that a thing? Is that a thing from an anime?
The giant space baby? Yeah, it's the end of 2001, A Space Odyssey.
Oh, no. We're talking about this baby right here. That's just a big ass baby.
I don't remember picking on that child.
Oh, no. Everybody was just like, it was more or less of picking on and more like, good God. That is a fat baby.
I just remember the baby that, which was actually smaller than that baby, but he deadlifted like a bowling ball.
Every baby is smaller than that grown ass man. But that's the idea, right? Everybody was like, "Oh my God, that baby that looks like a rugby player, and he's holding a football." I don't like just the vibes of it are
In
the
the
rugby.
middle picture, he kind of looks like Baby Brent from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
I'm not gonna look that up, but I believe you.
It's Andy Samberg.
Oh. He does not. This baby does not look like Andy Samberg. But
Well, Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs is fictional.
tell me the meatballs weren't real.
It's tunes.
What is a car? What, a tune?
Yeah.
What is a cartoon?
I didn't say car.
Oh,
Are you going somewhere?
I'm missing a ride.
He's going to California.
That's a great idea. I'm taking a plane. Oh my God, Boeing! Another fucking ship blew up. Plane blew up. So wish me luck. I might fucking.
Are they the only people that make planes?
Seems like it.
Yeah.
Airbus is the whole reason started because Airbus actually developed a cool plane, and Boeing was just sitting on their hands, and
Yeah.
they're like, oh fuck, Airbus is gonna eat our lunch. We need to make some shit. Just make the engines bigger. We'll figure out the math later.
Autopilot, fuck it. It'll just convert it over. Sorry, it doesn't work. It's a different side. Fuck it, it'll work. So, okay, now...
Back the Concorde.
Shoot, now I'm gonna die because I said something bad about Boeing and they murder people. Allegedly.
Only if you know shit.
Right. Well, I don't...
Yeah, we don't know shit.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
fine.
I'm probably more at risk of dying. Gave the whole abridged timeline here.
No, I don't...
It's a good thing you don't fly, JJ.
Yeah, see, because if I was too short, I'd be fucking murdered. Get it? Too short, blow the whistle. Doo, doo, doo. I almost said E40. I almost messed that joke up. The point is...
Oh, I thought you were making fun of me for a second.
Oh, no. Too short is a singer or a rapper. I don't know. Are rappers singers?
Depends.
Are singers rappers?
Follow our second music episode next week.
Oh, that happening while I'm gone?
Well, it's because Elijah's here and Elijah reacts to music.
I would say
Oh, that's
that's
right.
part of singing is rhythm.
Okay.
They clearly have rhythms.
All right. Well, one thing you need with music, segue of the century, is consciousness. No. Okay. So TikTok, though, going back to it, it's in the thumbnail. You've seen it everywhere, or maybe you haven't. JJ hasn't seen it. Marcos has. He knows what the fuck is up. But JJ...
Babies stare at me and it freaks me out.
Well, this baby is going to stare at you through this video. So.
Right.
Christ.
Actually, as a matter of fact, I'm going to point this directly at you. You can't even see up. You're going to look right at this baby. So all they're going to do, JJ, all they're going to do is say, who wants to go to the Four Seasons in Orlando? The mom's going to say that, and the kids are going to get excited because they love Disneyland or wherever the fuck, wherever they're going to go. They're going to go to the Four Seasons, though. It's very exciting stuff. Look at this baby's reaction, okay? Just go ahead and look. Go ahead and look at the screen. Now, here's the baby.
I have a question for everybody. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Was that a little freaky?
A little.
It's a little unsettling.
How
But look,
old is baby?
this baby is less than a year old.
Is it less than... That's a big baby.
That's a big baby,
For
but
everybody. Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
I just realized that baby's raising his hand without the dad raising his hand.
yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. The baby's like, me, and then like he gets caught halfway and is like, oh, that's right, be a baby. Me, yay!
Baby has racked up 34 million views on TikTok for being fully conscious. I guess you're never too young to want the
who's
finer
talking
things
too.
in life.
And like the little girl, the older sibling, is over like, yay, like flailing around. And this baby is just like, me, sir. I would like to go to the Four Seasons in Orlando. And a lot of people have been doing that with the damn baby's voice.
On exhilarating excursion to
This is exactly the
Four
one Langford
Seasons
sent me.
The Four Seasons Orlando.
I would be delighted, Mother, to accompany you on this exhilarating excursion to the Four Seasons Orlando. I will be sure to pack the required necessities for our trip.
Why are his eyes so creepy and focused? It's very weird.
Yeah, that's why it freaks me out when they stare at me.
I have a favorite ass.
Like fucking Quentin in Jaws.
I have a favorite ass.
Those black eyes.
I'm not sure it'll come up, but please try to Google 30 Coins Baby episode 1.
Episode 1?
Yeah.
Let's see. You want a video?
Just a picture.
Images. Okay, let's see here. No babe. Oh, that.
No, that's not the...
That's
That
not the
30 coins. Well, there's a baby, but that's not his face.
No.
What do you want?
It's not going to come out. Nobody watched this show but me.
I saw it too.
Well, it kind of made you watch.
You were in the room. That doesn't count.
No, so it's a paranormal
My
show.
Max account.
It is his Max account.
I forget who I'm stealing mine from. I mean,
Well,
household.
technically it's my brother's, but
Well, there you go.
But no, in the first episode, the mom becomes obsessed with this baby that has a miraculous birth. And then the baby just grows really fast.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, and it's
Spooky
creepy
baby.
as fuck.
It's not this one, is it?
No, that's not what
Okay.
it looks like. That is it for sure, though.
That goddamn baby.
Oh, how the heart yearns to impart upon thee the splendour and magnificence that is the Four Seasons in Orlando. Imagine, if you will, a realm where luxury and tranquility entwine like the threads of a finely woven tapestry.
Really? Bruh. No, seriously. it's just the fact that like now people are saying, okay, I gotta say something though. As a millennial, oh my god, I sound. Ugh, I kind of punch myself for saying that.
2 generations after us now.
No, it's not even the part. It's the part that's like, as a millennial, I should never fucking say that ever again. I feel fucking
As long
stupid.
as they stay off my lawn.
All I'm saying is that I saw a younger person. I don't even know what generation they were. They were a younger person, younger than millennial, I'm sure. And they were like,
They all suck.
well, no, it doesn't matter. No. I'm not fucking playing that game. We suck in our own ways. We thought skinny jeans were fine. It never was, and it never will be. So
I never wore skinny jeans.
as a unit, no, but you didn't punch everybody who had skinny jeans on. You didn't enforce.
They punched themselves in the dick already. Like, how much more damage could I possibly?
It was a gentle slide and squeeze, okay? Allegedly, all skinny jeans were skinny jeans during that era because I was just a big boy. Anyway, I saw some younger person talking about this baby. Almost unironically, I couldn't tell. The irony is kind of several layers now. They were like, babies are the most underrepresented people in all of Earth. Like, they are humans and they have wants and desires.
If the Republicans get their way.
They're already humans inside people, and then they can't, but they want to not vote or not have rights or not get child support for the 9 months when the fetus is whatever. Fuck them. Then the Republicans' stupid ideals. Republicans are fucking dumb. Fuck them. Point is, babies. Back to babies. So, what?
Nothing. I'm not going to stop you.
Yeah, because you can't. Because you can't stop it.
I mean, I can't because I kind of agree. It was that's actually
Right. At this point, how much further can you go giving Republicans any semblance of any regular nature or being? Those, what do they call it? Those bleach blonde, broad bitches or whatever the fuck she said?
It was a butch blonde something.
I thought the word broad was in there, like in terms of like
It was
width.
probably it was 3 B's, so it was probably broad, butch, blonde. That was probably what it was. But yeah, no, I don't know, man. I'm tuned out on
Bleach,
politics.
bleach blonde. Where the fuck am I? Bleach blonde, bad built butch body. God,
Yeah, that was-
damn. You were saying that. I apologize.
Representative from Texas.
Yep.
Fired
No,
the shot.
she's fucking killer. I love her, Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah, she's actually probably my favorite politician right now. But I'm not paying too much attention in general, just because it just feels like.
Ignorance is bliss.
No, it feels like episode 4, like of Star Wars, that it's just like, well, somehow Trump's coming back, kind of thing. Sadly,
Somehow Palpatine returned.
Look,
he's not polling well, like
Look.
that. But it's also kind of one of those things where, like, when your football team is winning, like, just let me like watch something else.
All right, we see one more touchdown. Come on. Stop letting him come back. God damn it. Hey, RFK is just fucking there throwing wrenches. Come on. What was not Al Green? What was the Green Party? Who was
The vessel known.
No,
as
he's
ours.
just running.
No, but no, who was the Green Party in 2000?
In 2000? Oh,
Ralph Nader. There you go. Come on, RFK Nader. Let's do it. But no, going back to babies, because Republicans are dumb as shit. And we
The
don't need to talk
vessel
about
known
that.
as RFK.
He's got a parasite in his brain that ate a chunk of it and died.
I would vote for the parasite.
That's fucking weird. Talking about fully
I don't
conscious.
like the worm. Why
I mean,
not?
the worms in Futurama were pretty cool. That's about it.
No, but I'm just saying, fully conscious baby and what would you want? A full fine for president, fully conscious baby or worm brain RFK? But no, not now. Worm brain when the brain was in there eating his brain.
It's not very far from like.
But like fully conscious baby wants to go to Orlando fucking Four Seasons Resort. He knows what he wants. That is a baby that I can run on that platform all the time. Fuck yeah.
I have a
feel-
question for
I
everybody.
hate to agree with the right, but I just don't think fully conscious baby is a very intimidating force.
Hold on. North Korea comes to our doorstep.
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Fully conscious baby would scare the fuck out of Kim Jong-un. That's all I'm saying. Fully conscious baby scares the shit out of pretty much
Me?
everybody in this room. Yeah, me. But I mean,
regular baby freaks the shit out of me.
I was about to say it'd just be that tax commercial over again.
Fuck that. The idea of me, baby, freaks me out.
well, I was gonna
Didn't
say,
know that throwing up on the Prime Minister of China was frowned in this house.
it was Japan, and if the other presidents can do it, so can I. What was that? That was Bush Senior, right? That threw up on the Japanese prime minister's lap. Yeah, fucking talk about Biden. Biden's never thrown up on an official at his, or shot him. Maybe he shot himself. I don't know.
Well,
at his elderly age.
Actually, I don't think he has, even when he fell off the bike. But it's, I don't know what Biden does. Like sometimes,
Look, no,
because
look.
I do feel like The government is in a better place now than it was in 2020.
Right.
That's not a hard thing to do.
Right. It's back
It was
to
literally
normal.
a garbage fire.
But I also I don't hear Biden do many speeches. He's thrown like 2, maybe 1 veto, and then I understand when he first got in, he's like, all these Trump policies, they gotta go.
Right.
And then I don't know what he did since.
Well, no. Well, here's the thing
He
that I
showed
like.
up to the garbage fire with a glass of water.
Look. You know me. I'm as progressive as it gets. But there's some days where I'm like, I don't think anybody's pro Biden, but I don't mind Biden, of course. But the idea, I'll be watching and I'll be like, okay, young people, they don't vote anyway, but they're fucking pissed about fucking Palestine. Okay, and rightfully so. That's not me. That's not being like, oh, the fucking young people. Okay, that's fine. So I'm just like, okay, Biden, maybe don't throw so much money at them. Okay, cool. Oh, you're not. Oh, cool. You promised not to give any money away. That's fucking great. And then the next day, they're like, we're giving $5 billion. Fuck!
Damn it.
You were doing the right thing. Why did you stop? Fuck! And I know it's probably some big donor that was like, hey, we're going to give you lots of money, and you need a lot of money to win. And I'm just like, I get that's how the game is played because people are reactive. They're not proactive. So if something bad is happening right now, they're not going to do something right now to change what's going to happen in the future until the bad stuff's already happened. That's why goddamn Republicans have all these federal judges and shit in place. But I'm just like, Biden, why are you doing this? Why are you releasing a video with 14 edits in 30 seconds? I know you're old and I know you have a stutter, but shit, man, get it in one take.
My favorite economist is actually super pro Biden. If inflation went down, the employment rate is really, really good, despite
Except for me.
Yeah, everybody like, I don't have a fucking job.
And then he's anti-Israel to a point. So, that point of Netanyahu being like, yeah, we're going to keep attacking you, and Biden being like, well, if you do, we're going to cut off your aid. He was like, get him.
Groovy.
And he's passed a lot of tariffs on China, which are good for our economy.
Right.
Kind of bad for the world. That's a mixed bag.
It's all thing.
That's a mixed bag.
Point is, hold on, I'm just looking at here. Meanwhile, he don't give a shit about homeless people. Rakeem, nobody gives a shit about homeless people. Let's just be fucking real for like half a second. This is my one rant. It's like, look, we can say we give a fuck about homeless people.
I was about to say, this is your one conservative point.
No. It's not even. No, it's not that. People shouldn't care about homeless people. It's that nobody really does. Nobody really cares about homeless people. Everybody has a solution to get them out of the way. The only real solution to make homeless people not homeless is to give them homes, and nobody wants to fucking do that. Nobody wants to fucking do that.
Well, the funny thing is, the city of Austin tried.
Right.
They bought 3 hotels, and then they were like, if you're homeless, just get off the street.
Right.
Go to one of the fucking hotels.
Right.
And they bought 3, and the first one never filled up.
Because the other part is, and this is the other bad thing where it's hard to generalize as such, but some people, some homeless people, like that freedom. They like being able to do the shit that they do and not be confined and not be that stuff. But that probably is the mental health crisis or things that are happening with them.
It's all.
It's it's all intertwined. So it's like
mental health, drugs,
homeless.
It's all intertwined. I will say the other thing. And it's really fucking sad. The only thing I know that solves homelessness is other cities busing them to other cities. So that's why Round Rock doesn't have very many homeless, because they bring them to Austin.
Well, that's not
that's not a solution.
That's
you are
100. That's what this fucking dumbass governor's doing with the border. They're like, all right, got all the Mexicans. We're gonna send them to New York, and it's like, what the fuck? Which, by the way, good note. Well, the problem with doing that is they don't fucking tell them. It's all right. We never get political, so it just happens sometimes. But no, tell them, hey, we got 10,000, we got 500, a bus of 500 immigrants. We're gonna bring them to you at midnight tomorrow. Fuck. Okay, let's get some volunteers. They show up 20 minutes from now, and they're like, all right, we got 500 people. You need to feed and make sure they have homes for the night during a snowstorm. It's like, what the fuck? They don't care. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck Republicans. You're all fucking dumb.
I will say, on the note,
fully conscious baby for president
of illegal immigration, they are very resourceful as a whole, kind of thing. Like, they do, the amount of that they add to the economy and the amount of what they provide. I'm like, dude, they should get citizenship.
Oh, I know that. Yeah. I'm from the Central Valley. That's where you are. You eating the fruit right now? A citizen didn't pick that. You fuck. Anyway. Point is,
there's like a 95%. All the like the Tyson chicken plants.
Oh, yeah.
They're like 95% illegal.
It's 95% undocumented immigrants and then 2% children. They got, remember that? I think they had children in there, allegedly. I think they had like children doing certain packing things.
When I lived in Alaska, everybody worked at the tuna canning plant.
Right. Even the children, including fully conscious baby.
14 and 16-year-olds made their money there.
If it's not a sad story, what's your first conscious memory? Can you remember? Or do you need time to think?
I do, actually.
What's yours?
It was just waking up in my grandma's living room and then just walking outside. It's not anything grandiose kind of thing.
How old are you?
3.
3. Shit. That's crazy. How old are you? Or do you remember yours, JJ? Are you going all the way back through all your memories real quick?
It's kind of a mixed bag because
Wait, what?
And 0.1 people is my fiance. I guess their fiance works at a chicken plant.
Oh, I thought they were homeless. I was like, well, wait a minute. Buy a home or rent one. But you were saying, JJ?
Yeah, my grandma and my grandpa's house. Since I stayed with them all the time, so it's just I remember them.
Oh, but it was just like you have the memory but didn't remember the moment?
Yeah, I remember several moments. I can't, carbon date them.
Gotcha.
I don't know what day this was. If me going to the mall that one time was before this one.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. See, because mine...
But my grandpa died when I was 4, so...
Oh, shit. So, yeah. So, it was before 4.
Yeah.
Man, my nephew is turning not 4, like older than 4. I'm not putting his age out there as best I can. So, he could probably remember. He could probably remember shit by now.
We're looking for a maybe 4-year-old named Gonzalez in California.
He's like 5'10", so he's a child. But anyway, no, he could probably remember stuff now. So I got to be on my best behavior, otherwise I ruined my whole relationship with him. That's all I'm saying is that if he can remember now, he can remember things. So hopefully, because I remember my 5th birthday and stuff like that. But my earliest memory was also, I think, my first joke, because I remember waking up, or rather, crawling into bed with my parents. I was a little baby. I was like 3, whatever. And there's a picture of me above their bed, and it was me in an Oshkosh Bagosh suspenders and a white wicker chair, my legs sticking up, and a big old head, and I'm bald as shit, as I am now. And I'm still laying in bed with them, and they're snuggling, whatever. I'm a little baby. And then, I look at my picture, and they go, "That's you." And I go, "Oh, baby stuff. I'm kind of talking." And then he goes, my mom goes, "Where's your hair?" And I'm bald, right? You go, "Where's your hair?" And if you ever seen my dad, he's balding. He's already balded. He only has the thing on the side, right? He has a little U shape on the side.
The Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, he has the Hulk Hogan, my dad. And so my mom's like, "Well, where's your hair?" And I go, "Well, it's in the back like daddy's." Uproarious laughter. And I go, "Mom, how old was I? Was I like 4 or 5 when I said that?" She goes, "No, you were like 3 when you said that." Because they remember that joke too. And now I'm doomed for that joke. Sorry, 3-year-old me and my hubris. But that was, I think, my first punchline joke, roast / anything. And it was like, wow. After that, it's like, okay. And then after that, my teeth started falling out, and I can start 4 and 5, I start remembering more and more things.
Oh, my teeth didn't fall out until I was 6 or 7.
Oh, but I remember like you said, those spots in between, for that being is like carbon dated as the earliest memory, and then everything else in between is like that.
I think maybe the earliest one, and this is kind of cheating because I have a picture of it, but my grandma and my grandpa took me to the stock show, and there's a picture of me with Elsie, the cow on the Borden milk.
Oh, you got a picture of the milk cow.
Just cooling in his leather jacket and fedora. I'm just
well, in the Selena documentary, where she comes out in the mall, my parents told me they took me to that. I don't remember that.
But you said you saw Selena at the mall?
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I saw Tiger King at the mall.
Oh, was that before the fame?
Before the fame, yeah. You know that part in the documentary where they're like, yeah, we just toured around Oklahoma and then toured around Texas. They went to Eagle Pass, and I took my picture with a baby tiger.
Oh, my God. You were part of the fury of Tiger King.
My mom was like, hey, I was just, in the mall with my mom and my brother, and she saw that, and she just, lit up and was like, "You guys want to take a picture with the tigers?" I was like, I did not know that this was a thing that you got hyped for, Mom, but okay.
I mean, your mom would be pretty hyped.
If it makes you happy, yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, man. And that's the thing. When we're kids, we fucking remember things like crazy. There was a Reddit story where it was like, "Oh, man, I was a kid and my parents got fucking Ninja Turtles for my birthday." And I was like, "Yeah, the Ninja Turtles are really here." And it was just this costume or something shit like this, right? And I'm just
I remember I couldn't see him, but when the Power Rangers movie came out, so it would be 98, so I was 10. they were like, "Oh, we got the Power Ranger," and then I still believed it for several years, and it wasn't until later that it was like he didn't take off his fucking helmet. But they was like, "We got the real power. Tommy's really here at McDonald's."
Yeah, and I remember people telling me like, no, you could see his hair like on the helmet, like it was totally Tommy,
Right.
because he had a ponytail back then, like me.
Right,
so,
right.
Like the hair, some of his hair would stick out of the back of the helmet, and they're like, nah, totally, it was Tommy.
Well, I mean, it always reminds me of this kid as this Reddit post. I always told people I met Michael Jackson, but I found the picture. Man, who the fuck was this? That's not Michael Jackson.
Santana Jackson.
And like, there's an actual like Macaulay Culkin meeting Michael Jackson. That's more of what it would look like. But here's the thing: when you're like a kid like that, you know, you could be well, maybe not like him because he's fully conscious. But when you're a kid like that, you can be tricked into like believing, like, you know, you go to Disneyland and it's like, oh, I saw Mickey and Minnie and I saw Winnie the Pooh, and like we have the kids now, you know, my nieces and nephews or whatever. They go to the parks and they go, I saw Minnie and I saw Mickey, and I don't really know how they conceptualize mascots, you know? Are they actually real, or are they fictional, or are they guys in suits, but it's still kind of cool to see it?
The hell do you mean?
What do you mean?
Guys in suits. You mean to
JJ.
tell me I didn't meet the H-E Buddy? It's just some guy?
JJ,
Sup,
Bucky,
Chris?
Bucky Beaver's not a real person.
What?
He's a bronze statue and a
The
mascot.
amount of memes that Bucky Beaver has caused is fucking weird to me. Because every band that tours is like, "Where's the nearest Bucky's?" And it's like,
Oh, the
well,
secret's out on Bucky's. Oh,
yeah,
for
you
sure.
got to drive 30 minutes that way. And what is the other? Like every podcast when they come to Austin, they're always like, "Yeah, we stopped at this fucking theme park called Bucky's, and it's
Theme park? Yes, the theme park's surrounded by gas pumps.
I mean, it does have souvenirs.
I mean, it does have souvenirs. For those of you who don't know, there's Bucky Beaver, who up until this moment, JJ thought was a real person.
Yes.
Or Beaver.
that was another shirt.
Did they recently color the bronze?
That's a different. That's a
that's a
different.
different-
They build
There's
new
like-
Bucky's all the time.
There's like 40 Bucky's location, and 37 of them are in Texas.
Oh, jeez. Well, what band did we go see before this one band that were wearing those Bucky's onesies?
Peak Shift.
There you go. Yeah,
They
were
all had. They all had the onesie.
they all had the onesie, and they're sweating their ass off. Oh my god! That's the cast. I was like, what the fuck is that? That's Bucky Beaver. But no. So that's what I'm saying, though. If let's say, my 2-year-old niece were to see, she's not 2, but let's say 2-year-old niece were to see Bucky Beaver, she goes, okay, it's a beaver. Does she think it's a real beaver? Does she think cartoons are puffy guys that don't talk? Who the fuck knows? Point is, Bluey is all the rage nowadays.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say as a quick interlude.
Go
I
ahead.
never thought the cartoons were real, but I could see. I didn't go to Disney World or Disneyland. If you went and saw Gaston or something, I'm like, yeah, that could be him.
Right. Yeah. No, yeah. Like the face characters, it's
Yeah.
like goddamn Cinderella's right there. This is fucking great. Well, I mean, I hate to tell the story for him, but it was like my cousin, who at the time went to Disneyland, went to one of those Disneyland dinner things. We'll talk about Disney in a moment. But we went to one of those dinners where the characters come out. It was called Ariel's Grotto, which Grotto synonymous for another thing, but they
I was
changed the
about
name
to say
now.
that doesn't sound on the level.
Well, that's what he thought, right? That's where we're like, Ariel's Grotto. There's only one other grotto. It's the Playboy Grotto. That's the only other
I
grotto.
was about to say he showed up with ones for Ariel.
Well, you would think, because look,
Playboy Mansion. That's free.
right? Yeah, they're not strippers. They're something completely. They're models or whatever. No, so we're sitting there, and these are with the older kids and their babies, right? So I'm like 22, 21. Maybe puts my cousin at 23, 24, and we're just sitting there having lunch or whatever. And Cinderella comes by, and it's like, Cinderella, and we're eating, having a good time, and fucking Sebastian, he comes, and it's a guy at a puppet or whatever. I don't know how it works. And then all of a sudden, this beautiful, like, redhead blue dress comes out, and my cousin's eating, and he's sitting right there across from me, and he looks up and he goes, Ariel, loud as fuck. So yeah, that's something different. But no, he
No,
goes,
the way that girl stared, probably the same.
dude, she went like she
Stay
shuddered.
away from that table.
She shuddered, and because he just, like, it was like guttural from his soul, like he just saw the hottest girl, Ariel, and so like they get creeps all the time, even especially Gaston actually get creeps all the time. Wow, words. Get creeps all the time when it comes to that shit. Now, when it comes to other costumed people. I saw this for my nieces and nephews and thought it'd be a fucking great time on TikTok. It's the Bluey experience. You get to live inside the house or play in the house. You get to meet Bluey and Bingo and all the whole things. They got like activities and stuff. And there you go. Oh, you can't see it, but there you go. Bluey, right? I go, that's fucking sick, right? And I looked for my sister and be like, hey, if you ever make it to LA, go see it. But the times are filling up because there's only like their half-hour, slots.
Yeah.
11:30, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was taken on all of them next month.
I feel certain things don't lend themselves to a camp, and Bluey is one of them. Like, in the sense that it was like, when I was a kid, like, go to Doug camp, and I'm like,
no,
I don't need to do this one.
No. But people are like, the kids are loving it, and they were all
I would have
booked.
totally gone to Eureka's Castle, though.
There you go.
See, some of them do.
I would have gone to fucking Mr. Rogers' neighborhood just so I can be like Godzilla in the
To the
town.
world of make believe, but yeah. The neighborhood of make believe, but yeah.
But so I'm looking at this. What?
Sorry, I'm trying to think of other
Places you want to go?
No, other kids cartoons that are popular now, and Eva grew out of it. So it's what's popular for kids. Like, she doesn't give a fuck about Bluey.
What about Wiggles? She was probably a part of the Wiggles.
She was part of the Wiggles, and then like what's it called? The kids that dress up as like Kid Chameleon and things like that. She was into that.
I don't know that one. Butterfly Girl, Ladybug Adventure, that girl?
No, not that one. But my head, I'm sorry, this is only a joke for parents out there, went to like Coco Melon because every parent
knows what Coco Melon. If you don't know what Coco Melon is,
PJ Masks.
You don't have a PJ Masks. That's right. If you don't know Coco Melon, you don't have a children in your life. Coco Melon is a fucking beast of an animal. Nobody knows what he is. It's JJ, I think his name is. And that everybody fucking hates that guy. Not you, JJ. But no, this little motherfucker, like,
I mean,
even
you say that, but
even child development people are like, this kid is fucking annoying. He'll teach your kid bad habits, and there's too many cuts in between. It's like they're singing a song, rapid cuts to fast forward children's eyes. I took a children's media class in college, and they're like, babies can only do like.
has epilepsy been on the rise since?
It's not epilepsy. It's fucking attention deficit because their brains can only process like 8 frames a second. And so if they're watching TV that's doing this all the time, like a fucking Power Rangers theme, their brains are gonna fucking short circuit, and they find it like candy. And so they're like, stimulation, and then they get all weird and they don't talk and they bite.
They
their...
get all weird.
Yeah, they like don't talk and they bite their parents and they fight.
I got news for you, bro. Even if you grew up watching Mr. Rogers and Eureka's Castle, you still might end up weird.
Well, no. But you can at least sit there and kind of be patient a little bit. But that's the thing. Bluey is good quality fun for everybody. And
yeah.
And the storylines are good. Adults are crying about it. Some shit. Go to therapy if you're crying about
Bandit's
Bluey.
a fucking Chad.
The who?
Bandit.
Bandit. The dad is a fucking Chad. But here's the thing. Given the opportunity to meet Bingo, to meet Bluey, it's a fucking real thing. And the children would be ecstatic to meet Bluey and Bingo. I know my little babies have been to Bingo and Bluey live or whatever. It's a great time for all. So everyone's excited. Christina's like, I love Bluey. Your child is too big for Bluey, yet she watches Bluey. And so, we're not talking about the Wild Kratts, but the Wild Kratts creatures, that's what I grew up on. Respect to the Kratt brothers.
I was talking about PJ Masks. Like, that one was already solved. It was just... PJ Masks just got a movie last year, too. It was weird.
Oh, yeah, Jug Almighty.
It's super late.
There is an X-Mansion Airbnb, but we don't fuck with Airbnb because they charge too many cleaning fees. But in Vegas, though, there were some people that were like, you know what? We want to give back to the community. We want the children to see Bluey just the same as all of us. So all you got to do is just come on down, and Bluey and Bingo are going to be at this restaurant right here.
Some kid RKO'd Bluey.
Oh, it was like that Thanos? Did you see the one where the kid kicked him in the shin and all the kids jumped him? Oh, shit. Okay, JJ.
I think that's like a Mexican.
It was a Mexican one. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm going to show the people real quick because Thanos getting his ass kicked is the funniest thing. Let's see.
Yeah,
I know
some
Thanos. Go ahead.
Mexican piñata type stuff when they were like, every kid, come beat up Thanos. Like, give him a kick, un patán, güey.
Well, no, the problem was, the Thanos was attacking one kid and then one. Oh, Batman.
Un patán, güey.
Kicked him in the face. And all the kids, let me get my lick.
Iron Man's like, no.
No, pues está cabrón.
But no, there was no violence towards the mascot because, well, let's just look at the title. Bluey Day at Las Vegas restaurant descends into chaos, leaves kids crying and parents furious. We were overwhelmed with the turnout to this event. The restaurant Dirt Dog admitted while apologizing to parents who said the long lines and half-hearted costumes left their kids upset. There's Bluey right there. It's just a guy in some PJs.
Hey, I'm Bluey.
Exactly. And I'm not even talking about like a costume that's like a kid's costume. No, those are just PJs. It's a onesie. You can see his face. That's the Bluey they decided to do. And so Las Vegas restaurant apologized for its Bluey Day promotion, which was poorly received by parents who called out the eatery for long lines, half-hearted activities, and an employee in a flimsy costume. Operators of Dirt Dog sought to seize the popularity of Bluey, a cartoon about a 6-year-old talking blue-heeled dog brought to life by the Australian Broadcasting Company.
But I really wish it was like a 1930s mobster. Hey, I'm Bluey. What do you want?
Like the Powerpuff Girls when they have the guys in the costume.
I mean, when Bill Casey brings up the Simpsons gag, there's literally when they dress up the town drunk is Krusty the Clown. It's the same vibes.
Well, let's take a look at the video.
Restaurant says they wanted their own family-friendly day with cartoon character Bluey. They expected a few
Look
dozen
at the
people
lines,
indoors.
dude.
Thousands RSVP'd. Hundreds of families were left fuming and say kids were disappointed. The restaurant spoke to Fox 5 and says they want to say sorry to all the families.
Pretty bomb cupcake.
And
That's a pretty good-looking cupcake.
underestimated the power of Bluey.
When I saw him, my best ignore him. I was mad.
Little kid, fully conscious toddler. I was fucking pissed, dog. This guy fucking sucks. I hated him so much. Oh, come on.
Like on TV?
No, he looked like unexpected. We could like see his beard.
Sophia and other kids had the same reaction. The Bluey they expected was not who greeted them. On the left, this is a photo a parent took at an event with the popular cartoon character Bluey. No. On the right, it's a staff member of Dirt Dog in a makeshift Bluey costume.
The kids were distraught. Some kids were crying. Some kids were upset, crying in their parents' shoulders.
3,000 people RSVP'd on the Facebook event. Crowds poured in.
3,000 people were like, we're going to Bluey Day in Vegas, and they got even worse than like the Vegas Strip characters. Like those, like Elmo on there, yeah, he talks like the guy who smokes. He's like, all right, $20 for a picture, I'm Elmo. Or whatever the fuck. This guy's even worse.
For hours, there were lines outside in the heat. Inside, concerns about
like
capacity.
They just got a line
from the face
like,
painting
hey,
to baked goods. Many parents
who wants
say
to not
they
cook
were
for the next shift,
right?
Got snatched up quickly.
How could you do that to little kids? It was a very upsetting moment to see.
That's his face paint.
That's a stamp.
No, that's a fucking clue.
There's
a mystery we have to solve.
Yeah, that's Blue's Clues. That's the wrong blue dog. What the fuck is this?
Kids, especially my daughter, just really upset.
Dirt Dog apologized on social media.
Yes, I want to take my kids to a place called Dirt Dog, where they have children's programming.
I was about to say, I think Dirt Dog is the company, not the restaurant.
Oh, well, let's see.
As they welcome feedback, angry parents posted plenty of livid messages. Thanks for ruining my 3-year-old's day. I drove 1 hour just to see a grown man in PJs. Other parents defended Dirt Dog. It's a free event and a risk take. My son loved it.
Again, we expected like maybe 50, 60 people, the whole city coming.
we really maybe to dupe 50, 60 people watching my friend over here, my brother over here, dressed in a costume, but what did I know?
And that's what we got, the entire city.
Agree or disagree? This is worse next to the Willy Wonka. I will disagree because, bless you.
Thank you.
They're at least in a restaurant. They get lunch.
Right. They got to pay for it, but it's there.
The cupcake looks better.
Yeah. That being said, they do have the shadow, though. The Willy Wonka experience did have the shadow, which was a threat to children, which might be worse. So I still think Willy Wonka is worse.
Well, didn't the Willy Wonka experience back out of it being Willy Wonka, and they were like, "Come to the chocolate factory."
Well, it was never. It was
the
never
copyright-free chocolate factory.
Well, this is even worse because it's the copyright Bluey event. So it's like it's a public event. I'm sure it's fine, but Let's see how this wraps up.
We would have planned ahead and would have had security. There would have been more door regulations.
Taj Wilder of Dirt Dog broke down their side. She says, first
Those
of all,
dogs
the
look
gourmet hot
pretty
dog
good.
hotspot with a hip-hop edge expected a few dozen people. And though
I
the
wanna
event
make
got
hot dogs on
thousands of
Sunday.
RSVPs, most people typically
like a
never
plan.
show up. She
we're
says
making
staff
burgers.
members made everything. From the costumes, face painting, and even baked goods. But that's the point. She says staff like doing fun events, and it's a hit with the regulars. As for the crowd, she
Not
says
for the
had
random
they
people
known
we duped.
so many people would have shown up, they would have managed the whole event with crowd control. Now, she says, they understand what parents expected.
I knew Bluey was big. I just didn't realize how big he was. The biggest takeaway is they want Bluey. Go all out. You want to do stuff for the community. Just make sure you do it at the highest quality.
Well, Dirt Dog says they want to make it up to those who are disappointed. Their team from LA is coming in. They are planning a family day, and they are working to bring in the real Bluey. I asked if they would post photos in advance of what people should expect. They said,
Oh, that guy is so disappointed. He's like, all right, I'll be Bluey, guys. I'll do it for the children. And everyone's like, boo! You're not Bluey, you fuck! Get out of here! Like that little...
They're such a crappy bandit.
Well, Bandit was... Well, what's the little... Bingo, the little sister or whatever?
Yeah.
Bingo was just
But
an
someone
actual...
in the chat pointed out that those are bandit PJs.
How do you know they're Bandit PJs? Is
It's
it
got
the
the
beard?
stubble.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The hood's got the little stubble.
So it's fucking not even Bluey. It's fucking Bandit. And then they got Bingo is an actual yellow-orange dog that they just found at the event. It's like,
Not even an Australian blue either.
no, it's just an orange dog. It's a golden retriever. It's like, it's Bingo. Airport? We're not going to the airport. That's all I know. That's all I know from Bluey. And I always forget that Bluey is a girl. But gender and color.
Oh, wait, what? I didn't know Bluey was.
I assume what?
I don't know Bluey was a girl.
Bluey is a girl because you think Bluey is boy because Bluey is a boy color.
I was already confused when I had it explained to me recently that Bingo is a girl.
Oh yeah.
Well, right.
That's the sister.
That made
Bingo
sense,
was
but now
her
there's-
name. Bingo was his name. Oh, that's
Right,
why I
exactly.
thought,
There's two sisters. There's two girls, and then also Blue, the dog, are Blue. Blue's Clues Blue.
Oh, that
is
one
also
was
a girl.
Yeah, that one I was okay with.
So, you know what, everybody? Point is, don't have kids. Marcos, you done?
I was
don't
about
have
to
any
say,
more.
like, the only thing that I will say that's kind of sad about that is that happens a lot.
Well, you got baited. We've talked about this before. You got baited by the goddamn dinosaur event, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember what it was called? Like Dino Convention or
It's
something
like
like that?
Jurassic Quest or something like that.
Jurassic Quest.
And then, I mean, you already know this. Like when we, well, not when we, because you went by yourself. When you went to the aquarium, their Ariel was just kind of
Our
like
friend Casey. Hold on, first of all, there's Jurassic Quest. You notice the empty space over here, as you said, that was pretty much all of it.
I mean, Jurassic Quest.
Oh, there it is.
would
There's an
be-
even better picture.
I was going to say it would be okay if it wasn't $50 to get in, and then all the toys were $25 after that.
Right, didn't you get like a bubble wand that was like $20 or some shit?
I will say, in defense of the bubble wand, we still use
still
that.
have it.
Yeah, it's one of the 5 weapons that defend our household.
Jurassic Quest. Because it looks cool, but it's just you have to travel with it, so you can't bring all the shrubbery you would want to make it look cool.
Well, that's what's really funny is the first Jurassic Quest we ever went to was during COVID, and they actually had more dinosaurs, and you just drove around, and it was
Oh.
cheaper.
That seems pretty fucking cool.
Yeah. So the second one that we went to, and then I was like, you actually somehow have less dinosaurs than you did during fucking COVID. And now
I imagine the door guy was just like, yeah, I don't know how to break this to you, buddy, but they extinct. The fact that we got any dinosaurs here is impressive.
Why is anybody dealing? JJ, I like how your vision of childhood comes from like 80s and 90s movies where everybody trying to be a mascot pulls up the mask and is smoking a cigarette as a 5 o'clock shadow. Hey, who's guys here on my next shift, eh? Every single adult that's in a... Is that why you don't like Disneyland? You thought all of Mickey and Minnie were just guys under there with scruff?
I mean, you told me that that's what they were.
Hey, no, actually, shit. I gotta find this video because
I actually don't know what Mickey would look like underneath the mouse head.
they're mostly women in there to be for the height requirement.
Really?
The one that cracks me up though, shit. I wish I had it ready.
JJ, you can be Mickey.
JJ, you could absolutely be Mickey. Absolutely, yeah.
Can you dance?
Badly, yes.
All right, then. You might be out, bud.
Oh man! Because first of all,
I don't remember Mickey doing much dancing. I can make a bunch of brooms come to life.
How would you do that? Are you a break dancer? Are you one of those guys that do like the broom break dancing? Oh shit!
I'm actually kind of sad. My favorite Disney like clip that I ever saw got scrubbed off the internet, and it was Goofy, and Goofy goes up to a family, and one of the family members is wearing a Kublai Khan hat, and he takes off the hat and he looks at it and he goes,
Jesus Christ. No, well, that was the funny thing about like people in those costumes is that somebody called out the fact that like a lot of times like there's guys in the women's costumes and there's women in the men's costumes and all that type of stuff. So it goes back and forth. And so hold on, let me make sure that this email is sent real quick because I pulled a video where it was, what's her name? Mrs. Incredible. You like Mrs. Incredible. She's... JJ?
Caked up.
Caked up would be the word that I would use. And thick as fuck would be the other word I would use. But no, you watch that and you're like, oh yeah, Miss Incredible. I wonder who's in there. She's probably better than a motherfucker. But then someone was like, it's probably a gay dude in there. Because of the way that she walks, it's very like drag centric. And then I saw this clip and I go, oh yeah, for sure there's a gay person in there. And it makes it that much better because when they talk about slaying, nobody slays like a guy in drag.
Okay, girl, you look good. You look good.
So either that is a tall ass girl or woman, or a man in the costume just fucking getting it. And either way is fucking hilarious. That's part of the mystery. But no, dude, you can't bring up the mighty Austin Aquarium without me looking up pictures. First of all, that's what pops up when you get there. VIP perks.
I was about to say they redid their advertising because that's not what it looked like last time I was there.
Yeah, all I know.
I kind of want to go.
Well, I mean, look, I've never seen a 99-cent refill on an icy.
Yeah,
but
that's actually a dope deal.
That is a dope deal. But no, I want to find pictures because essentially the mighty Austin Aquarium, as I like to call it, is a retrofitted. Jesus, I lost the word, grocery store. If you go in, it has like the sliding doors of a grocery store, and you look at the rafters, and it looks like the rafters of a grocery store. And then they just have like loose turtles about. They have a tank.
Can I ride the turtle?
I don't think they'd stop you. I mean, yeah, you wouldn't be able to get far, but they wouldn't stop you. No, the one thing that really, really disappointed me was their big tank. Like,
can I bring a skateboard for the turtle?
I don't know.
It looks like it would fit on a people skateboard.
Actually, we just have a picture of this right here. You see this right here? The tank and how the dad is just kind of casually carrying the daughter over?
Yeah.
That's waist level. You can jump into the biggest tank that they have. And the only thing they really have in that tank, last time I went, was koi fish and a soft shell turtle. That was it. And they're just going in a circle. I think there's like a whirlpool in there. Maybe some rays. But that was it. There was 4 ducks that didn't have an enclosure. They were just 4 fat ducks that were so fat they couldn't fly. And they were just on sand. I'm like, are those loose ducks? And they're like, yeah, they're not going anywhere. And they weren't even like the mallards. They were like a special type of duck. So I don't know what the fuck they were doing. I guess they got these lemurs.
I will say the only thing in defense of the Austin Aquarium is like, have you seen any of the clips of people jumping into the aquarium at Bass Pro Shop?
Well, I saw that one naked guy. I did see that one naked guy.
I was just going to say, no matter what size, people are going to jump in because that Bass Pro Shop, like...
Well, that had rocks leading up to it at the very least.
You're not supposed to get in those rocks.
But I can't jump into, like, fucking the San Diego Zoo fucking aquarium or the Monterey Bay Aquarium. I'd have to try really hard.
I was about to say, there's plenty of examples of people jumping in at least zoos. I don't know about...
Have you ever seen Jackie Chan's First Strike?
There was...
That's... like an entire plot point is he has to dive into the
so
there's the koi pond real quick, by the way.
So almost ironically in Anchorage they had a polar bear named Binky.
That's a cool name.
Sure.
And then some Mexican cat jumped into it and then was like, I'm gonna fight a polar bear.
Dang it.
And like they tranked him. They tranked the polar bear at some point. But
I thought the cat.
For the rest of the polar bear's life, because it only passed away like 3 or 4 years ago, it had a bloody shoe That it would always, like, they were able to get most of the body out, but it had a bloody shoe that was like, no, this is my fucking toy.
This
You're
is
not
my prize. I wanted it in combat.
This is my trophy.
It's like taking the predator spines away. You can't do that. Also, there's the mighty mermaid from the aquarium, which is
almost, because I go like once a year, because I'm like, hey, I go. They've upgraded it a little bit. Like last time, they had capybaras for some fucking reason. And
they live in water.
They can be in water. They don't live in water.
They live close to the water.
I mean, according to Catholics, capybaras are a fish. So
that is true. According to Catholics, capybaras are a fish.
But
Look, if
they also
ducks are water animals, then capybara are water animals.
The funny thing about the mermaid, though, real quick, on the last thing about the mermaid. So our friend Casey was the mermaid, which is just, like I said, a college-age kid who needs some money, right? But also, they brought her out on a radio flyer wagon with an old wooden chair covered in nets. So it was like the cheapest fucking like transportation. It's like, all right, here's this red radio flyer. Here's the mermaid.
And then she spray bottle, like in case she starts to dry up. Or
well, I guess now they jump in the fucking pool. So before they didn't. At least I don't think she did. But yeah, they would do like this, just lay there, and I guess they jump in the pool, and that'd be terrifying. But the Austin Aquarium is the funny. I drive by it sometimes, and I'm just like, that's the fucking dumbest place in the world. And it's like $20 to get in. I'm like, I would do it for a gag. But $20 a gag is not worth it in my eyes.
I was about to say, the thing that I think was actually the worst thing in the world is in Lubbock, there's a fish store called the Aquarium, and we go there just to imagine what fish were like, because you're landlocked as much as you can be in Lubbock.
You're so far away from water. Oh, man. Well, that's like when I went to the Japanese market and I saw the fresh fish. I was like, fucking nice. Fucking nice.
There's a supermarket where we always go in the Asian neighborhood, and then they just stare at you. The crabs stare at you, too.
The 99 Ranch?
That was when I was at.
I guess that was it.
Yeah, the one that's like by the bookstore?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 99 Ranch. I was there the other day, but that's like some of the fish they got. Yeah, they have the blue crabs that were just like, you gonna eat us? Please don't.
H-Mart has a big ass.
They got the tanks.
Yeah.
They got the big ass tanks. They had crawfish by like the pound you could buy, like live crawfish. I was like, I could make like a small batch in my house.
Well, you would need the setup. That's the only issue.
I wouldn't do it right anyway.
The only thing I haven't seen at H-Mart is like a cuttlefish, but I've seen pretty much every other.
You can get some fresh shark. Fresh shark. Oh my god!
I always joke that I would try shark, but it would have to be a great white.
Oh, it tastes pretty bad according to most people, because like the shark fin is made out of cartilage.
Ooh, that's not good eating. How about
Well,
this?
I mean, I figured because it's a fish, but.
I would say you don't even like fish.
No, yeah, but I would eat a great white just for the joke of like, not so great now, are you?
It's all right. Well, folks, beware if you have children. Everything can and will go wrong.
Everything costs money.
And we'll talk about some of our favorite childhood places because everybody's closing. Speaking of seafood, also, Red Lobster is going out of business.
Children and older media. There was a recent study that showed that if you let children watch older media, like Mr. Rogers and stuff, that's slower paced, they sleep better.
Yeah, because their brains aren't fried from TikToks. So no iPads in my family. If I ever have a kid, that's going to be hard as shit to do because I have to get off my phone and shit.
Well, the issue that I ran into that you're not going to run into is COVID happened.
What are we talking about?
We
board
could have
games.
another plague.
Hey, board games, and it's like when the power went out when you were a kid. And it's you want to play chess?
That. She literally had to use a laptop to go to school.
We'll go to Mexico where they had it on TV. Do you remember that? Do you remember that part of COVID? Where it's like Channel 3's third grade, Channel 4's fourth grade, Channel 5's fifth grade. That shit was tight. That makes more sense to me. But no, fuck that. Don't know how to use
school was the lead into Dragon Ball on Canal 5.
Good night. School, right? You don't have to wait, but you'd have to run home and get home by the time Dragon Ball started. Chala, hey, chala, no me importa. Okay, we'll be right back. We got commercials to do. Manscaped! Hey, folks, did you know it's almost summertime? It's already getting kind of warm. And the thing about it getting kind of warm is you don't want to be all hairy and even warmer with your summer sweater on. You want to be smooth as eggs. I know I'm not, but I like to get as close as I can because you know what? Body hair is a choice. No matter what they say, you can have as much or as little as you want, but you know what? You gotta have it tamed a little bit. You gotta be a little bit trimmed. You gotta be a little bit on the side of cleanliness in terms of just making sure it's all neat and sculpted in the right way. And more importantly, you gotta get yourself all together. Now, the one way to get yourself all together is by getting Manscaped. Manscaped's been a sponsor for us for many years now, and we love Manscaped here. And we have a special deal for you. Did you know if you put in the code MEX20, you can get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. That's right, 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. And you can get yourself the newest of the new bundle because they go, Sam, you know, some of those deals, they're so big. They have all these extra creams and lotions, and I, have sensitive skin, but, people with sensitive skin tend to like Manscaped ads. But you say, that's too many items. It's too much of an entry to get in. Well, if you want to look like me and make sure that you're trimmed just like me, there is a deal for you, and that's the triple B, and I like to call it the quadruple B because it's the Beard and Balls Bundle, baby. It's 4 Bs. That's right. The Beard and Balls Bundle gets the Beard Hedger, which I use on my face. I actually used it yesterday. You see this? I actually cleaned up yesterday because I had the time, and I look fantastic. And that has the skin safe technology, 20 different length settings. That's how that's them. That's how I got this all situated and nice and faded in right here. Looks good, right? That's courtesy of the Beard Hedger, not joking. I use that as my primary beard shaver. It's fantastic. If that one ever goes out, I'm buying another one. Or if they have a part 2, I'm going to be like, hey, give me a part 2. I'm sponsors of you. And the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra, the groin and body hair trimmer with 2 interchangeable skin-safe foil and trimmer blade heads. And it's waterproof, all USB-C charging. They got the light on it as well, and it can be yours with 20% off and free shipping using coupon code MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com. Manscaped! Your balls, your face, and I will thank you. But before I thank you, we got one more. You're like, all right, you know what, Sam? I don't even have a beard. What am I going to do with a beard shaver? Fine. Let's say you have some facial hair, but you want to keep yourself clean. How about the Groin and Go bundle? That's the Lawnmower 5.0 Ultra and the Handyman, which is the compact face shaver, dual action skin safe blade head, hybrid long hair leveler, and foil shaver blades, also waterproof. No excuses. Manscaped.com, MEX20. 20% off free shipping. Your balls, your face, and I'll thank you. Like I said, thank you. Sex. Oh, what? You're uncomfortable because I said the word sex a bunch of times? Well, don't be. Because here's the thing. If you have qualms about sex, move aside because the adults are talking. And here's the thing about sex. Sometimes, folks, you're not always 100% in the bed. But, I am. I am. But you know what? I get tired other places. The day's long. I work real hard on podcasts, talking. It just takes so much out of me. But you know what? I want some performance boosting. But other people, and maybe myself, maybe if I give 100% and I can get 120%, maybe I will take, something called a sexual performance booster. Oh wait, you're telling me, voice that I can only hear in my head, that there's something called the sexual performance booster by Joy Mode? That's right. Interior monologue. The sexual performance booster increases blood flow, sexual wellness, erection quality, and heart health. That sounds like all things I want. And if you want those things too, get yourself a 30-pack. Why not? You get yourself a little sachet, you tear the bit in 40 minutes before sex or, likely sex. Or you go to the gym, you need a little bit of bump or energy, or as I've mentioned before on this advertisement, you need a little bit of that. Ooh! Put it in. Take it in your water. Drink it. It's delicious. And you get all the benefits of having something to help you out right before the act. Now, like I said, healthy blood flow, erection firmness and quality, stamina performance, erectile health, athletic and gym performance, heart health, and blood pressure. It's the natural ingredients that make all those things happen. Vitamin C, not the graduation song. Panax ginseng, arginine nitrate, and L-citrulline. These are all natural things that get the blood flowing in the places you want it to go. Now, you go, Sam, there's all these other plethora of animal and forces of nature-based themes on these pills at the gas station. You don't know what those are made of. Those are gross things. Don't do that. How about natural ingredients? Things that you could read on the side of I was going to say cereal box. I don't think cereal has vitamin C or Panax, ginseng, or arginine nitrate, or L-citrulline. That's a special batch of ingredients that are available to you at usejoymode.com/MEX20 for 20% off and free shipping. That's right. If you go to usejoymode.com/MEX20, you can get the sexual performance booster for 20% off and free shipping. And get yourself a 10-pack, get yourself a 30-pack, get yourself as much as you want, and make sure you keep the fun going all night long. See? I don't have to pay for copyrights because, you know what? That's a copyright-free song. No, it's not. But they don't yell at you for singing it. So be sure to use Joy Mode. Is there a song that has joy in it? Happy, happy Joy Mode. Happy, happy Joy Mode. Happy, happy Joy Mode. Enjoy yourself today. Hey! Use joymode.com/MEX20. 20% off, free shipping. It does a body good. That's a different advertisement. But it works for this one because it makes sex great. Sex is great. I'm just stealing all the ads now. JJ.
Yes.
I heard you don't like fish.
That is correct.
Why? What the fuck's wrong with you? Fish is delicious.
Like me back.
What has a fish ever done to you? I understand geese.
It tries to kill me.
When did a fish try to kill you?
He's allergic.
That's shellfish, usually. You're allergic to all fish?
Yes.
I think you're just... Nobody's allergic to all fish.
Well, I am.
What does it do?
It mostly gives me a stomachache.
You just have a weak constitution. That's like a constitution.
Says the man who's dying of a stomachache right now.
I don't know what's happening. And I eat fish, but not lately. That's not what caused it. No.
Y'all put in a jinx on each other.
I know. I'm just saying, fish is the chicken of the sea, and we love it.
Tuna.
No,
not all fish.
Tuna's the chicken of the sea.
Yeah.
That's what she's...
But isn't it chicken or is it fish? I get it. Nick Lachey. None of you fuckers get that joke that are under the age of 25. But anyway, remember... Damn, I was going to say something really mean out of context.
Was it about Nick Lachey?
No, it was going to be about Jessica Simpson, where... I made that joke with my girlfriend because we were looking at movies to watch, and we saw Dukes of Hazzard, and there was, Jessica Simpson.
Something bumped into my undercarriage.
Exactly.
That's actually the only line I remember from that movie.
Hold on. What was the name of Dukes of Hazzard? I'm going to show the video. I'm going to show the poster we saw, right? And she is an absolute, stunner in that movie, right? Classic, blonde bombshell. But 2 years after this right here, she gained a little weight. Like a smidgen of weight. And every tabloid was like, this fucking fat ass! Look at this big ass broad! And I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I have a controversial take of women from 2002 to 2007, I think. I'll put it about there. Too skinny. The
society or just
society
her?
What they idealize, because it's not like that now.
Right.
At some point we were like, thicker is better, and I was like, they were right.
Right. Well, I look at this and I'm like, okay, is it attractive? Absolutely. Is it my cup of tea in terms of the thickness? No.
That's not attractive to me.
No,
but I mean, that and Megan Fox, Jessica Biel, Jessica Alba, everyone was like,
oh. Jessica Alba, though. I like me a Jessica Alba.
Not thick enough.
Oh, man. Jessica Biel, though. Sleeper pick. Jessica Biel, sleeper pick. In the same way Rachel McAdams is a sleeper pick. Have you seen Rachel McAdams ever?
Yeah.
Focused on her? For those who know,
I'm just telling you. Once women figured out that squats,
I don't think
how to do squats,
women figuring that out. I think that was Hollywood figuring out
squats.
Here, that was the picture that everyone was like, "Oh my God, she's a way! Oh my God!"
I think she's more attractive.
Yeah, no, that is a beautiful woman. What are we talking about? But everyone was like, "This is an ugly bitch," and I was just like, "What the fuck is happening with these fucking people?"
I think Serenity is right though that she did gain a lot of weight because that's probably 30 pounds.
No, but that was not a bad thing.
No,
in the way that they portrayed
legitimately a good thing.
Still a healthy weight.
Yeah, there's no issue at all. But the way the tabloids and society was like, oh my God! Hold on, what are they saying?
Can't relate. I like Twinks.
Can't relate. I like Twinks. Good. I had to allow Twinks into the chat. I'm not gonna not allow Twinks. But the phrase anyway. I could ban them as a unit, but
we will never ban Serenity.
What? Oh no, I'm saying the Twinks.
Oh, okay.
We will never ban the Twinks. I'm just saying. We could, but we're not gonna. We're not gonna.
They just don't buy our merch.
We are pros. Sorry, we don't have extra smalls, all right? We don't have them on the site. But no, so I lost the fuck what I was talking about. What were we talking? It was diet.
Jessica Simpson gained weight.
No, but it was that fat ass Jessica Simpson was the joke. Because I said Nick Lachey. Back to why'd I say Nick Lachey?
Chicken of the sea.
Chicken of the sea. She made that joke. Back to the food. Point is,
which later after she had kids, I don't know what Jessica Simpson looked like after her and Tony Romo broke up.
That's right. She did date Tony Romo. That is.
Jessica Simpson dated Tony Romo, and the other guy that sings really soft songs, John Mayer.
I was like, Jason Derulo? He doesn't play piano? I also thought you meant John Legend for a
Jason
second.
Mraz, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
They're all the same.
And Sarah Bareilles is also the same. We've done a TikTok. We've established that already. But no, JJ, well, maybe you can revel in your victory because Red Lobster files for bankruptcy after missteps, including all-you-can-eat shrimp. So apparently it was a trend that people were like...
I just think it's funny that they're like, the fucking shrimp goddess, boy.
God damn it. Well, here's the joke, right? Everyone's like, they were down 11 million. Could endless shrimp deal cause the Red Lobster bankruptcy?
I've had 24 shrimp. I ate 51 shrimp. I ate 50 shrimp.
Has the Red Lobster restaurant chain eaten itself into bankruptcy by offering its famous
Clearly they weren't
shrimp
doing the
deal?
eating.
Red Lobster's endless shrimp is kind of a big deal.
Social
To be
media
honest, I don't know if 50 is a lot.
I mean, those are normal women, like normal average-sized women. We could probably put away 100, no problem. Like if we had the will to.
I mean,
I just get tired.
Right? It's like so much.
If they gave me like a little gachapon prize, like at the revolving sushi, I would totally. Me and my brother put away like 35 plates on our
Yeah, this guy's got 30 and orders 30 and 31. So this guy's actually going for it. And
Notorious.
I think he's like the notorious foodie, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, like there's even smaller ones.
I thought it was just a Conor McGregor fan.
Oh, it could be. But the idea is it's actually way, way, way more sinister than that. Do you know why they actually filed for bankruptcy?
I
You
actually do.
Do you know why they filed for bankruptcy, JJ? Like for reals? It's not the endless shrimp.
Well, I didn't figure it was gonna be.
Well,
all that shit's accounted for when those promotions like.
Well, it's actually
come about.
triple fraud almost. So here's what happened. I think it was 2017, maybe that's or 7, whatever. Point is, Red Lobster exists. It's a delectable Cheddar Bay biscuit and what was it, El Capitan fucking dinner or whatever, El Presidente dinner. That's the margaritas, I forgot. But
that's Chili's.
That's Chili's, yeah. But no, but it's like, oh, it was like the fisherman's feast or so. That's what it was, the fisherman's feast.
Yeah.
You got like a crab leg and a lobster tail, all that shit. So they were fine. They got bought by this fucking hedge bank company, rich motherfuckers, right? And they go, okay, now we own Red Lobster. We're gonna buy Red Lobster. Now we own all the land that Red Lobster owns. So we're gonna sell our land to another company, probably themselves. And then they were like, all right, Red Lobster, all your locations are gonna pay rent to this new company that's totally not ours. And now you have to pay 5 times more rent, way above market price. And so Red Lobster's like, wait, what the fuck? We don't even do that. Like, we can't even afford rent, let alone we don't get that many customers. We were fine with the $200 rent we had. Now it's $8,000. What the fuck is this? It wasn't $200, but you get what I'm getting at. And so all of them just started falling apart, and they were like, well, we can't pay the fucking rent. We're not making $8,000 with the endless shrimp, soup salad, and breadsticks and shit. So fuck, we're just going to fold. And that's what ultimately led up to Chapter 11. And then at the same time, there was another sub-company that was the sole exclusive provider of shrimp to Red Lobster, and they were the ones dumping all their shitty, unsellable, non-market value shrimp to them for a hefty price. So not only were they getting fucked by the land, but they were getting fucked by the sea as well. So that's why Red Lobster's going out of business. But here's the thing. They were like, hold on. We're not going out of business. We're filing for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. And here's the official press release from Red Lobster. You may be aware that Red Lobster filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. We'd like to take a moment to explain what this means for our company and you, our valued guests. For more than 5 decades, Red Lobster has been part of your family's life. We've been there for your celebrations, big and small, the place you discovered your love for seafood. We've been there for weddings and anniversaries, for the saddest and saddest of people. And bankruptcy is not a word often misunderstood. It does not mean we're going out of business. In fact, it means the opposite. Your favorite companies like Delta and Hertz have used the same process to protect their futures and their customers. So Red Lobster's not going anywhere. The Cheddar Bay biscuits will say. Didn't you last time you went, the Cheddar Bay biscuits had no cheese, had no Cheddar Bay?
They had no.
There was just fucking biscuits.
They had like the faint memory of cheddar, and I was like, "This is worse."
Someone walked a block of cheddar like near the batter.
Why does the faint memory of cheddar sound like a fucking Panic at the Disco song lyric, like a song name? It's like the faint memory of cheddar.
I opened my fridge and all I have is the faint memory of cheddar.
That was such a poetic way to say it had no cheese. The faint memory of cheddar. That is fucking
There was
hilarious.
a whisper of cheddar.
Right? No, but no, whisper of cheddar means there's something active. The faint memory of cheddar means that it wasn't enough to even register as fully. It's a vague, unspoken. Conscious baby can remember the cheddar more so than Marcus can remember the cheddar in that Bay biscuit.
That baby just respawned. That's why he remembers everything.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, there's like those, going back to that baby, there was like a kid in, I believe it was India, where he was like, I know where I died in the last life. And everyone's like, what? What are you talking about? He's like, yeah.
Goo goo gaga.
No, he was like 7. It was like a 7-year-old. He's like, yeah, I was buried over there. And they go, what? So they go dig up where he was talking about, and there was a fucking body there from some guy who got murdered by like the mob or some shit. And he was like, yeah, that was me. And then they just moved on with their fucking lives. So I don't know how the fuck that works.
There's a lot of people that do paranormal stuff into past lives. I'm just
Zach
kind of like,
Baggins.
I don't know, man. I have no. I know that if magic exists, I have no mana, and I'm okay with that.
Right. I mean, I have foresight, but I think it's also just anxiety. It's just like, I think it's going to happen, and then it does.
I'm not sure if it's foresight. If you're just analyzing shit, that's just being logical. You're an artificer again. Actually, you weren't the artificer last time, Paco. No. Who was the artificer?
Jordan.
Jordan?
Oh yeah, fuck that. Jordan had magic missile all over the place. I hated that fucking game. We played a D&D thing, and I fucking lost, and I was trying to win by any means necessary, and nobody let me. I used Jordan's dead body to armor myself, and that still didn't fucking work.
Paco's dead body.
It was Paco's dead body. I'm sorry. This is D&D, by the way. But yeah, man, the Red Lobster endless. Oh my god, the endless stripper attacking. I didn't know it was a GIF. But
you
no,
all need to let me comment on YouTube and respond to YouTube chat. All right, I'll go ahead and see what the
man, what do you just being here? This is where the money's made, baby. But here's the thing: it starts a trend of.
Yeah, I was about to say that YouTube video gets deleted like at 3:00 tonight.
Oh yeah, no, the video gets uploaded in post. But
the biscuit is goated. I can't eat anything. I'm allergic to shellfish. Y'all motherfuckers seeing this, or is it just Twitch?
As a matter of fact, it's just Twitch. I can't have, unless I put a tab in here. That's too much trouble. Sorry. We're accessible everywhere. But this actually happened upon a video of all the restaurants closing in 2024. And it's a fucking lot. Like, COVID, it ruined eating out as an experience, which also...
I was actually surprised that, like, Red Robin survived COVID.
Red Robin has gotten so bad. Well, we'll look into it. Let's look at some of these.
Restaurants that are closing in 2024. Fuddruckers is expected to close all locations by...
No more Fuddruckers.
No,
God.
not Red Fuckers.
Not fucking Red Fuckers. I think I've been once.
I was about to say, like, Eagle Pass is really small. And so the best happy hour is actually at Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
From 4 to 8, you can get a margarita for $4. And, like, so... almost everybody that works in the government, or they go for happy hour like after their shift at the casino.
All those piece of
yeah, they all go to Fuddruckers. They all go to Fuddruckers.
Those piece of shit Border Patrol. I'm glad they don't got no Fuddruckers anymore. Fuck you.
They don't go.
They don't go to Fuddruckers actually.
Where do they go?
I don't know. Not at Fuddruckers.
They go to either Coots or Chili's.
Well, I feel bad for the people that went to Fuddruckers and now have to mingle with those bastards.
Old Country Buffet is closing all remainder locations.
Is there one here? No? Okay. Yeah, some of these are
It's
local.
closing 100 underperforming locations.
Good.
Buffalo Wild Wings is closing all Canada locations, as well as 60 locations.
I read that as California locations. I almost cried.
I
was like, no, it's Canada.
Are you
Canada.
sure?
He said Canada. The guy said out loud, it's Canada.
Buffalo Wild Wings is closing all Canada locations.
It's CN.
60 locations in the U.S.
That's why.
Applebee's is closing 35 locations.
I haven't been to Applebee's in forever, nor have I ever been compelled to go to
Last time I went,
Applebee's.
it was pretty tragic. So.
Yeah.
There's one right by our house, and we'll probably go at some point.
Well, second to last time I went was pretty tragic.
Due to underperformance, Red Lobster is closing 50 locations.
None in
due to
Texas.
Financial struggles and high operational costs. Denny's is closing 20 locations by the end of...
I've told you guys this already.
We barely got one in Eagle Pass.
I'm going to tell you guys this. And I hate, and you know me, I fucking hate to admit it. Denny's has fallen off entirely.
I haven't been in a while.
No, I went with Ian.
I can tell you the brand new one that they opened in Eagle Pass. Everyone complained. Like everyone was bitching.
It's not good
and
anymore.
It's pretty easy to please Eagle Pass.
It's Denny's. Denny's is not Garbo, or at least it wasn't previously. But I went with Ian, and I was just like, wait, I spent how much? Because they raised the prices, everything got smaller, and I'm like, well, this isn't even fun anymore. Kirby Lane doesn't stay open. But anyway.
Marie Callender's is shutting down.
That one's a big disappointment. Not because I give a shit about Marie Callender's food. Have you ever had their pies?
Mm-mm.
Do you get them in the store in some places?
That's not a thing that's around here.
Fucking Marie Callender's got delicious ass pie. Their banana cream pie is fucking amazing.
I was about to say, like, it doesn't help that when it comes to a lot of these chains that we had knockoffs. So we didn't have a Denny's, we had Danny's.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We didn't have Hooters, we had booties.
Where is this real quick?
It's closed.
Damn it!
It's a dance studio now.
Maybe you'll see
For
it.
children.
Nope, never mind. Nope. We're already talking about that. Not doing that.
Maybe you'll see it in top 5 bars on Thursday.
Oh, well, I can't go. It fucking sucks.
Planning to close 500 locations
Pizza Hut.
and focus more on delivery services. Outback
Man, Pizza Hut had a fucking grapple on fucking 80s kids and 90s kids.
Bring back fucking Soul Calibur and I'll go to Pizza Hut.
They still have that Soul Calibur machine in Eagle Pass.
Okay, how come the McDonald's play places just didn't put Fortnite in the GameCube slots? Like, come on. Bring back the GameCube nasty controllers. Let the kids play Fortnite in the play place.
Because Fortnite requires internet.
They have internet at fucking McDonald's.
Probably not good internet. They're probably still playing for DSL.
That's fine. All the beeps and shit are from like 1942.
Outback Steakhouse is closing 41 of their 7.
That's actually the worst experience I've had recently.
What context do you go? Oh, that's the question. What context is Outback Steakhouse the choice?
I went
when
to.
you have a gift card.
When someone's like, here, go eat at the Outback / Macy's / Ralph's gift card, where it's, why is it all these gift cards? Fuck it. Who knows?
Rogues Gallery and Comics in Round Rock.
I know where that is.
Yeah, is right in front of it is an Outback Steakhouse. So I went to the Outback Steakhouse after shopping for comics. And I not only ordered the most expensive steak on the menu, I ordered one of their drinks, and I was like, damn, everything here was bad.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
even the bloomin' onion.
I did not get the bloomin'
onion.
onion.
Man, that's like 8,000 calories.
Yeah, that is literally why Chili's took it away.
Right. It was the Outback bloomin' onion was at one point the most caloric food you could get at a restaurant.
Well, that's why Chili's changed it, because when I worked at Chili's, they changed it from
the petals,
from the whole onion to just petals.
Right. So this one, my girlfriend, she goes, I didn't even know these fucking existed anymore, and she was correct.
Those petals better lead to a bathtub that has the fucking bloomin' onions.
Well, this next one, she was like, I didn't know these existed anymore.
Sbarro is closing a total of...
Oh, yeah. That's mall pizza.
Fucking Sbarro's, though. I remember getting a deep dish there and fucking loving it. It was full of and that was in maybe 6th, 7th grade. That was the last time I went, which is why it's going out of business.
What would I give the Outback Steakhouse that time? My steak was literally undercooked, and I'm a medium rare guy, so you really fucked up, and it was unevenly cooked.
Oh god!
At one point, it was well done. So yeah, no, it was like a 2 out of 10, and I'm not even that picky an eater. And
you're going to Outback Steakhouse for just a regular steak. Get it right.
Is closing a total
that one's sad. I like my
pizza. Ruby Tuesday is closing 16 more locations in 2020.
Goodbye, Ruby Tuesday.
PDQ is closing 8 of their 59
Don't know what that is.
locations.
That's probably on the East Coast.
is closing 41 of their 60.
Well, this one, I can't. I love Joe's Crab Shack. It's a very fun place to go. But when everything's fucking market price in this economy, you can't fucking go to Joe's Crab Shack. When you don't know how much you're paying for dinner at the end of it with family or an event, and especially when you're landlocked and you're at Joe's Crab Shack, it's not a good experience.
I'm not sure who I was talking to, but I remember having a conversation this weekend that it was just kind of like, of course Red Lobster's going out of business, because if you're going to... A normal piece of salmon at Red Lobster is like $27. At that point, you might as well go to a nice restaurant where it's $32.
Right, and it's better.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joe's Crab Shack, Bonefish Grill.
Fish Grill is closing 7 locations due to underperformance.
Yeah,
so sad to see all our favorite restaurants disappear.
I mean, that brought me to Wait, what did he say? Who the fuck go to Ruby Tuesday anymore? That's what I'm saying. Like, some of these are like...
I thought Ruby Tuesday was just like TJI Fridays doing a special thing on Tuesday.
TGI Fridays, Ruby Tuesday, Manic Mondays, Wild on Wednesdays, Thirsty Thursdays. No, I mean, it just made me think. I was like, what's a food I can't get anymore that makes me incredibly sad? And I had to think about it for a little bit because, I mean, most of the stuff I like is from chains and stuff, but I had to think local. Man, it was the best. You know about hot dogs? What was it? Dirty Dogs? That place that had the Bluey event? Mm-hmm. Let me see if I can find it. But this place, I know I can find a similar hot dog, but I will never be able to find a... I could never find a similar one to this. It was Coney Island hot dog in Fresno, California. Now, the Coney Island hot dog with that kind of gray chili, you know what I'm talking about?
No, I'm just saying that does not look like a local restaurant.
Oh, no, it's absolutely. No, this is what it was. Since 1923, it made it almost 100 years. Coney Island dog. If you just look it up, you can find a recipe that's like a similar one. Those are not it. Hold on.
I think it's showing you actual.
Gravy.
Straight from the tap.
Oh, yeah. I just want to find...
Yeah, Emiliano is the only person that's coming on YouTube. I will look once in a while when I'm not hosting. When I am hosting, it's enough buttons for me to press already.
Right, but this is similar, essentially what the Coney Island dog is.
That looks like a normal hot dog, though, like... Because you like Wiener Schnitzel.
Right, but the thing is that chili that they had there, once again, was like gray. It wasn't quite red. It was, I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was just like this discolored gray. And there's the menu, fucking old ass menu. The fries were locally from, was it Sunnyside Farms? They were like you know how you have like the store brand fries, you have the Rally's fries, and then you have the even cheaper like fry ends bits? That shit is what we had. That's what they had in their fries. They were the best fucking fries in the world with the chili on top. Oh, I would murder a man to have that once more, especially with my palate now. Like, as a kid, it was fucking great, and I didn't like shit. I was a picky eater. But just to go here one more time, yep, there's a little corridor. It looks sketch as fuck, but man, I love the food so much. That's not it. Yeah, oh shit, is that an old picture of Coney Island? Nah, shit, where is it? That's the old one. They closed in...
Oh, I have a Fresno question, and I hope it doesn't derail too much.
It won't. Go ahead.
But between your girlfriend and your family and women's love of murder podcasts, did they ever figure out what was in that truck?
Oh, the bloody truck that was just leaking? I haven't found any news. Seems like a normal day in Fresno, honestly.
That's what Tina said. She was like, that's just Fresno.
Right. Like, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, there was a TikTok going around where it was a white truck with drips coming out, and everyone's like, is that a pool of blood? And the guy zoomed in, and it appeared to be a drying pool of blood. And so...
I don't know how true it was, because it just sounds like something somebody made up. But they were like... And then somebody threw hydrogen peroxide, and it fizzled.
Like, yeah. I was like, oh, this is blood, all right.
Yeah, but I was also like, you didn't get any footage of that. It could. You just made that up.
Also,
maybe.
Serenity, you shut your fucking mouth. It's just a chili dog. You shut your fucking mouth, or I will ban the Twinks, and it'll be your fault. It'll be your fault. No, I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. No, the worse looking the restaurant, the better the food. You super fan. Jesus Christ, that was the definition of it. You like because it was in shit. What's the name of the mall area? Not fuck. It's a mall downtown, huh?
Food court?
No, it's a mall downtown, but it's like an open air mall. It's very sketchy though after dark. So I forgot what it was called, but Jesus Christ, it was scary to look at. I mean, that's closed up, right? It had the fucking chain link thing. But man, that place was so fucking good. By the way, how did Carl's Jr. survive? Me. I love Carl's Jr. Double Western Bacon Cheeseburger is the best fast food burger. Don't at me. Even above In-N-Out. I'll take a double Western over In-N-Out anytime. Do you guys have a food that died when you during your childhood, or something you just can't get anymore, like a discontinued candy or something?
One of mine just died recently.
Wait, which one died?
Silk used to make this cashew and almond milk, and I would buy it because when I made my overnight oats, I didn't have to add anything to it. Like, I just put the oats and the milk in my jar. Threw it in the fridge for an hour tops, and thick ass jar of oatmeal. It was like fucking ice cream. It was And it was the only milk that did that. Like with,
Really?
Yeah, I can't do it with like just regular almond milk. It doesn't work with regular cashew milk.
Doesn't make it as a mixture?
No, it doesn't make it as thick. It's just like I could leave the oats in the fridge for 3 fucking days, and it's still just like I'm eating cereal.
Well, at that point, that is overnight oats, and that does not even. Is it this one right here?
Yeah, they don't make it no more.
They don't make it no more.
I can't get it no more. That's
Shit.
why I got fat.
Oh, fuck. You know what? I had a similar one. You know those little squeeze bottles I get with the Kool-Aid?
Yeah.
They had a Powerade one. And it tasted just like fucking Powerade. And they're like, it's cutting into our Powerade sales. Fuck it. Just kill it. Kill it. And they fucking got rid of it. And I was drinking all the Powerade I wanted with no calories. It was bullshit. Anyway, Marcos, do you have another food that has been lost to time?
I mean, I don't really have, like, a food thing that I can think of right now. Just because when I was little, I would go to Mexico all the time. And all those places either don't exist or became franchises. But there's one place that we went to high school, and it was called Lopez Pizza. You're not going to find anything on it.
Yeah.
But it was basically the manager got into a fight with the, I guess, area manager at Pizza Hut.
Was it this?
Yes.
I found it. Lopez Pizza. It looks very scary to go inside. It looks haunted.
Well, it actually, the pizza was, let me finish this story. So he got into an argument with the Pizza Hut area manager about supply issues, and he was like, well, fuck this, I'm gonna go make my own pizza place. And it tasted exactly like Pizza Hut, but like golden age Pizza Hut. But the part that
Pizza Hut with the big ass red cup.
Oh shit. not the textured red cup.
But it was one of the coolest places to hang out as a teenager because he had every metal slug, like the arcade cabinet.
Oh shit.
He had pool halls, like pool tables, and air hockey. And I was like, bro, like, I'm sad this didn't exist until I was 16. I would be here
all the time.
That was like our Saved by the Bell diner for a year. And then we went to college and shit.
There's another pizza place that keeps dying, but like comes back. It's Frank's Pizza. I discovered it like I think after I graduated. I was 18 already.
Is this Frank's Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gone through. Yeah, that's it now. But like it used to be like just.
This Frank's
5
Pizza
minute
House?
Yeah, it used to be downtown, and then it was like a 5-minute drive from my house. Like I could ride my bike to Frank's Pizza.
Right.
But it kept shutting down. I don't know why. Like they just kept closing, and then
It was health inspection shit. Come on.
No,
we as far as we know, we don't. No.
it wasn't, because like the place was always super clean. It was only open for a month.
Jesus Christ.
It was but like the city or someone would take it out, and then it would respawn in a different area. And the pizza is legit. It's good.
Oh, man. Well, there's one pizza. If we're talking about pizza, it's in the intro fucking reel. Romeo's Pizza, baby. Where, what is it? It tastes like whale's vagina? Is that what someone said?
No, that's what somebody said.
Somebody said on the comments. We went on what's the one? Yelp. There you go. But nah, man, Romeo's Pizza. Up until the goddamn. Look at you guys know I hate Trump. You guys know I hate Trump. I got to talk about it.
You already said you hated Republicans for like 5 minutes.
But but the reason why I hate him the most was because prior to 2016, 17, 18, 19, Romeo's fucking Pizza with all these pepperonis, just like that, looks just like that, was fucking $4.99. Till 2016, I leave and I'm here during the Trump administration. They're now $9. What the fuck you? Fuck inflation. Fuck this bullshit. I could feed a family. I could be like, I'm the hero of the family. I brought 6 pizzas and it cost me $13. That's not how math works, but you get it. And I'm like, yay, everybody cheer me on. Now it's like $55 to fucking feed this family, and I hate it. I hate it. I hate you, fucking inflation, you bitch. Fuck. I get mad. I get shrinkflation, inflation. It's not real. It's just people. Greedflation. What's the other one? Fraudflation, where they're filling everything with wood chips now. It's bullshit. And I hate corporations.
Fiber.
I get maybe more fiber.
I have
more fiber.
A little bit of a personal one, and it's not food.
Yeah, it could not be food. It could be something that you use, like
it's just weird because of
Mine
the way
was
that
food.
Yeah, whatever. Also, get yourself a cup for $70. I don't know why it's $70 for one, or maybe it's a pack. Oh, it's a 72 case. 6-pack. There we go.
Yeah, like every restaurant uses those.
JJ, you want some? Want to go in on me with a 3-pack? Go ahead, though, Marcos.
No, this is just like a personal note, and it's just really funny because no one would wish for it back. We grew up with a thing called Cinema 3. Like, it was our movie place. And the floor was always sticky.
Even after being cleaned.
The seats literally were falling off towards the end. Like, they were all stuck together. And then it was just kind of like we moved the whole row kind of thing.
Yeah, because they're all bolted together. Yeah.
But that guy was one of the nicest people ever. He just walked into elementary schools and would be like, here's like a stack of free movie things. Give it away to people that have perfect attendance, an honor row kind of thing.
So many of those free movie passes.
Oh, my God.
I still actually remember the phone number to that place. 773-1035. But he would also... And it was funny because I didn't pick up on this until this weekend that kids in normal cities don't take trips to the movie theater kind of thing. Yeah, we would go to...
We did.
Yeah, we went all the time.
It's because it's too expensive now. It's just so damn expensive. It's $40 to get in no matter what. You're by yourself, it's $40. With two people, it's $80. With children, it's add 15 to 20 each one. Because they all need treats, unless you go and.
I mean, I don't know how much he charged, but he literally gave us a small popcorn and a small Coke, and took all of third grade every time I went.
Yeah. Because soda and popcorn don't cost shit.
A troll in Manhattan Park or whatever the fuck that movie.
What's the movie that didn't do well for Disney? A Sword in the Stone or something like that?
Oh my
Black
God.
Cauldron?
It's where the books come to life.
Oh, the Page Master.
It sounded like you guys kind of lost on that deal. Page Master. No.
No, we saw good ones too, but for whatever reason, I only remember
the bad ones.
I
only remember Thumbelina because I ended up going like, Thumbelina's dumb. Like, she's so small. And then God cursed me.
Well, I actually had my first date at Cinema 3, but it was also, like, in general, my first movie that I ever saw there. The first time I realized movies could be bad was there when I saw Godzilla.
Oh, I have a good Godzilla memory. That was a Stinky Boy Party movie. We all went to go see Godzilla.
Well, before I saw Godzilla, I saw Street Fighter, and I had a lot of fun because I was still a dumb kid.
Yeah. My consciousness only knew Street Fighter on VHS because we had the poster. We had the fucking poster. We had it up my entire life. It was fucking sick as shit. But yeah, I remember Godzilla was... I didn't remember it being bad.
That was when I realized, oh man, movies could be bad.
Yeah, I was still too little. But I mean, hold on, I'm going to sneeze.
I also in general, I remember there was one of my favorite memories of my entire life is that we took up like the entire cinema. Like, we invited too many friends who invited too many friends who invited too many friends, and it was probably just like 30 or 40 seats probably. But we took up the entire screening of X-Men 2.
Oh hell yeah. Fucking the last... No, that's not the Last Stand. It's just X2, huh? That was just X2.
Yeah.
Fucking sick with it though.
And that's probably why X-Men always has a special part in my heart, honestly.
Fuck you, Bryan Singer, you bitch. Why would you ruin everything for us? Well, that's the thing. Well, that actually brings me into my next topic of being...
Bryan Singer?
Yes, being Bryan Singer and why he's a bitch ass. No, actually, I want to talk about something that I guess people have been bringing up and I kind of noticed as well. Well, first of all, Marcus, we never had a chance to talk about the rap beef. I know we were talking about Kendrick and stuff like that. And I was going to talk about something. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say, like, I brought it up, but it just got really weird. And I was just kind of like, I have to coach and ref instead of giving any of my own opinions on this thing.
Well, that's the thing with that stupid thing was that if anything was recorded before that Saturday, it didn't matter because that Saturday when they dropped all those things back to back, X-Men United. I get it, United. But anyway, so we were talking about the beef. The beef ended, and then the boys talked about it on the themexcellence. The men talked about it on the themexcellence. Make sure the phrasing's correct. And TJ will punch me in the...
either is okay as long as you don't say it disrespectful.
I know, but TJ would punch me in the face if he heard me call him that, even if it was a joke. Anyway, it wasn't a joke, wasn't real. Point is, I was like, all right, I've been singing along to BBL Drizzy and Certified Pedophile for way too hard, way too long. Like, Certified Lover Boy, Certified Pedophile. There's people on EDC doing that shit. There's people at local bars doing that shit. We talked about that. And I was looking into, like, the allegations against Drake, like, who is he going after? First of all, I Googled what we're going to talk about right now. Reddit is the fucking worst place ever. Drake and Millie Bobby Brown actually that bad? Yes! Yes, this fucking person, who is this?
That if you were writing a newspaper article, that would be the appropriate headline.
That's terrible.
I
So
mean, that's
people,
how it-
well, no, this is just Reddit. This is a genuine question. So people are bringing up.
He wants people to like view his posts, so he gets updates.
Yeah, that's not worth it to be a guy who's like, they're bringing up Drake texting Millie Bobby Brown because of the beef. Do you actually think that Drake is attracted to minors, or they used a groomer, or that comment Millie made was just to sound worse for what people made it out to be? You shouldn't be fucking talking to children. That is a moral lesson. I don't know if those movie theaters at X-Men United that you got talked to by elders, but it was just something that I'm like, wait, are we?
No, we didn't get talked to, but I think the oldest person there was Lil Rob, and he was 21. But
right, but he wasn't flirting with children. I hope. Well, wait a minute. Did you have a creepy guy, a local theater creepy guy?
we literally have a TikTok about the creepy guy. So
Wait, which one was that one?
Gambit.
Oh, right. Not the
He
not
was
the
there.
cartoon.
He was there too, but at that point, he was a little less creepy because he was 16 talking to 12-year-olds, but still pretty creepy.
That's fucking creepy.
Yeah.
Like.
Well, I was surprised that when we posted it, one of my friend's cousin, she follows us on Instagram and still will comment on YouTube once in a while. But she was like, "Yeah, Gambit used to visit me at middle school," and I was like, "Oh, I didn't even know that."
You're a victim. Oh shit. And this one, people were saying like, "Oh man, you know, Millie Bobby Brown was talking to him who was 17 years his junior," and somebody. It's a fucked up way to put it, but someone who's like, man, he pre-ordered Millie Bobby Brown. That's fucking disgusting. But that's what it is. I mean, like, he's trying to groom these girls, little children, to be his girlfriend. I mean, the 16-year-old he was talking to.
I was about to say, I can't speak to the grooming because I don't know a lot of the facts about it, but I do know when it comes to why are you hanging out with fucking teenagers? Another comment that I saw, and this was fight beef. So that's the only reason why I made my spear. But they were bringing up, like, it was Floyd Mayweather, I think Lil Wayne, and Justin Bieber. And Justin Bieber was 15 or 16 at the time. And whoever was beefing with Floyd at that point was like, why are you hanging out with a 16-year-old? You're almost 40. Like,
oh, yeah. And Diddy and what's going on with that. We're saving some of the Diddy talk. That is a story that is going to be established further along the line. But Diddy with Bieber, all that stuff, it was kind of grossing me out. And then I thought, like, for a second, because obviously, like, I go to Disneyland with my girl a lot, and I was like, okay, like, what about the Disney princesses? Because isn't there some weird shit going on there? And so I actually looked it up. I was like, wait a minute. What's the age gap between Disney couples?
I was about to say, the characters that are based on 16 and 12-year-olds?
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because, like, that was the thing I was thinking about. Because, like, look, I'm thinking about having kids, right? And, you know, like, I'm not going so crazy. Like, everyone's like, we got to protect the children because there's so many pedophiles. Because, as we know, and the stats show, like, it's not just a guy in a van. No, there's some guys in the van. There's Gambits of the world, you know.
I don't think he had a van.
Well, it's because he couldn't afford a van. If he had a van, he would have the van.
He literally walked around on the Batamobile.
But, like, most of it is, like, family members. That's gross. It's gross. But that's, like, what happens. But the point is, I was like, okay, well, I want a kid someday. What are the examples that these fucking, my Disney girlfriend, you know, is going to, like, show with these things? Because a lot of people go like, oh, Disney princesses, they have like a fucked up way of like romance or whatever. So I was like, okay. And I found this graph, right?
I'm not answering that question, actually.
Why is 15-year-old Bieber with a bunch of muscle shirtless black men? Look up that. Okay, yeah, we're not answering that one. We know something about
Good night,
the
Tina.
implication. Good night, Tina. I want to, here, let me find this real quick.
I actually don't know shit about Justin Bieber either, besides he's kind of a music plant. And we did talk about that in the music podcast for a little bit. But, I mean, no one gets that famous, no matter how talented you are that young, without some sort of
Right,
industry.
and we don't want to know what that was. So, this is from Zachary Bisegno for Story IQ. So, they actually made a chart on Reddit. So, Reddit was good in this instance for the surprising age gaps of Disney couples. So, the MCU, Gamora and Peter Quill, 38-29, consenting adults. I think we were fine there. Pepper Potts, Tony Stark, 34-38, consenting adults.
that's pretty great.
We're fine. You know, actually, wait, 34-38? That's about me and my girlfriend's range, except reverse. So, she's Tony Stark on Pepper Potts. I think it's fine. And now, her being his secretary, It's a little weird, but at the same time, when you're that rich,
Floyd isn't in the picture. I guess I was.
Oh well. Then there's some other ones. You're just worried about Justin Bieber. He's gonna write a book.
Justin Bieber looks pretty sad every time I see him in a.
He's gonna write a book, and it's gonna be the saddest thing of all time. Like the fact that he got kissed by like grown women at an award show or whatever. I forgot who kissed him, but like he's like, ew, this is gross.
Well,
and everyone laughed like, you precocious. So how hot are you? And he's like 14. He's like, I don't know, because he's just a little Canadian kid.
I mean, we have never talked about it because we can't talk about it without having a female host. But like the Britney Spears book, like I wasn't aware of all the bad stuff.
We were gross. Everyone was gross back then, and I was only like 14, 13, 12. Everyone was gross.
You were younger than that because I was in 5th grade when "Ooh Baby, I Did It Again" dropped.
Oops, I did it again.
Yeah.
Okay, I understood where the "Ooh Baby" was. It was just not in the song.
Oh,
lyrics.
baby.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We have all these weird like things that we catch later in life where it's like, she was 16 getting into all this shit. Christina Aguilera was like 16, 17 doing all this stuff. Lindsay Lohan was like 16, 17 when she was in her prime, and that was only like 2 years or 3 years younger than me, and I'm thinking she's a grown woman in my brain because, I have this weird thing where like I can't tell people's age. I just think that if they're famous or they look a certain way, they're older than me. Mm-hmm. Like everybody's older than me, I think. But now that's not the case. But see, when you're looking at the graph that I showed you, like, okay, that's normal. But then you get to like the other ones. Princess and the Frog, Tiana's 19, Naveen's 21. That's fine. She can't go to the club with them, but that's all right. Frozen and Kristoff, 18, 21.
Actually, I think the drinking age in Louisiana is 18.
There you go. So there you go. Shit. So now they can party together. Beauty and the Beast, 17, 21. The only there's some laws, like what do they call it, like the sweetheart laws or whatever. Romeo and Juliet laws, where it's like if you were dating at the time. Wait, would that work? 21, 20. I know she's way young. Nope, that doesn't work. Hold on, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17.
I don't
21,
know
20,
how
19, 18,
often
17.
it happens because
17.
We were in a place where 9th and 10th grade were separated from 11th and 12th grade.
Oh, okay.
But I've seen it in movies and stuff where, I'm a freshman, I'm going to prom with a senior.
Right.
Like, it does happen.
It does happen.
Right, but so that would be 18, 14. That's fresh. Yeah, that's freshman and senior. Still not cool for Beast to be like, hey, where's the fresh meat? That's not cool. But we're still fine.
I don't think that's accurate as you go down, by the way.
Pocahontas, John Smith. Oh, we're talking about the movie one. She was like 12. Yeah. She was like actually 12. So that one is definitely worse. Tarzan and Jane, 18 to 20. Okay.
No idea that Tarzan was 18. I never revisited the movie, and I definitely look at Tarzan. I was like, oh, that's like, what's the name of the dude from Biodome? That's Pauly Shore, and that's 24-year-old Pauly Shore jumping through trees.
That's not. I like how that's your memory of Pauly Shore. That's the one thing.
Like, they're all super 90s.
By the way, you were right. She was somewhere between 10 or 12 when the John Smith episode happened, and it's likely that Smith embellished the tale, but it's mostly a friendship acquaintance. The John whom she actually married was about 16 or 17.
John Rolfe?
It was John Rolfe who married her and took her to England. So
where she died.
Yep. She was very sad about that. Then you start getting into the Cougars, which is like, all right. Hercules, 18. Meg, 28. That seems about right. A young athlete finding a hot 28-year-old, be like, yep, this is what I want. What? If you're Hercules and everyone makes fun of you, then you get buff and stuff, then you find this voluptuous vixen.
I know this goes into the UFC Ian Gary thing where it was just kind of like how to be a wife and a girlfriend kind of stuff.
Oh my God, no, we're not doing that. But
wasn't she legitimate? I don't remember the movie, and she's not an actual historical character.
No, I think
she was not a street urchin?
No. She was just like a loner type person.
Yeah, she made a deal with Hades to like find the love of her life, and she did, and she fell in love with the dude, but then the dude like leaves her.
Oh, okay. So
she was just like,
she's a normal lady then.
Yeah, she has no superpowers. She has nothing. So that's what I'm saying. So she got like hot, hunky Hercules and is like, oh, I know what to do with this young man, and then made a man out of him, which is a different movie. But then you got Linguini and Colette, that hot French chef lady, and Linguini's like 19. He's like, I'm new at this, and so that's like a veteran bar,
worse, I guess.
Huh?
That one actually seems worse for some reason, just based on their character types.
Well, yeah. You said it does work or worse?
Well, it's worse.
Really? Do you think that she's taking advantage of his poor linguini?
No, it's actually like a really bad
dynamic.
No, it's a bad association in my brain. Linguini reminds me of Sebastian.
Our friend, your guys' friend Sebastian?
Yeah.
Not Puerto Rican Sebastian?
No,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And it was just kind of one of those things where it's just like, if Sebastian got hit on when he was 18, he'd be like, oh, no. And that's... Oh, no.
Linguini. Aw, you're saying that he got baited by emotions?
Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't even cook, let alone deal with love.
Yeah.
Now we start getting a little bit sketchier. Nothing too bad, but 1826... Like, Flynn Rider's a sketchy fucking scoundrel, and he's over here trying to date long-haired Rapunzel who's never left her house. That's like a home. That's like a guy.
That's the reverse of what I just said.
Right.
So,
it's like a guy finding a homeschool girl, and just like, all right, I'm gonna show you the ways. And she's like, oh, he's a bad boy. He loves me for real, mom. He doesn't. Flynn Rider, you scoundrel, fuck.
What's kind of funny on that note is like this was years ago, but when I still had Hinge, that was a dating app that I used at that point.
Right.
I
Which is
matched
now
with-
broken.
Is it?
Yeah, because wait. No, that's not. It's Bumble. I'm sorry. Hinge. Which one was Hinge? That was
the app meant to be deleted. That's what it is.
Oh, gotcha. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
But when I used Hinge, I met this girl that was 30. And she was like, some sort of doctor, like not a doctor, but like a dermatologist or some shit like that.
Right.
But she was like, I went through my whole life, focused on school, and then focused on powerlifting. And now I just want to see what else is out there, and I want to date someone. And she was like 29, 30, and I was like, yeah, I'm not, like, this is, like, it's the same situation where it's like somebody was homeschooled, and I was like, this is not something that, I'm not.
How old were you again?
I was 31 at that point, or 32.
But even then, you were just like, I can't. No.
I can't. No, I can't be the first boyfriend. Like, that is not something I can do, no matter what your age is. Like, I'm an advanced level prospect, one way or the other. Like, it's like I'm not the person to.
Oh
show
no! You got to show her the way.
No.
Break her heart.
No.
You got to. Flynn Rider, you're gonna break her heart. God damn it! She's Rapunzel.
Yeah.
He's so kind. Cinderella, Prince Charming. You know what? She was at the ball, so she can go to ball. Old enough to go to balls. She's got glass slippers. She's fine.
Sounded like a setup. Yeah, maybe.
And then now we got the ones where, okay, now we're getting into Drake territory, alleged Drake territory. Don't fucking cease and desist me, you bitch ass motherfucker. Sleeping Beauty, 18 to 20, or 16 to 20. So that's Gambit levels. We're getting there. Mulan and Shang. This one's weird because I think he also thought Mulan was a dude. So he also wanted a dude and a younger dude at that. So kind of, lack of a better term, twinkish. Twinkish. It's kind of on Serenity's groove a little bit.
Like, I didn't see the live action version of Mulan. But the actual story of Mulan is she becomes a concubine for the emperor. So.
Oh no.
Well, it's.
She didn't save all of China with a dragon.
Well, she did fight a lot, and then.
Did she save all of China with a dragon named Mushu?
Well, there's a problem that dragons don't exist. So there's that.
Eddie Murphy's real though. Is this like the mascot thing? Dude, since Eddie Murphy exists, therefore dragons are real. That's what we get. No, but then you got Ariel and Eric. So that one's like, that is, what's the character? All right. We're freshmen, they stay the same age. I get older, they stay the same age.
He's 18. That's a senior taking a junior for
That's just that's a senior taking a sophomore. It's 2 years. Ish.
I was a junior at 16.
I don't know, Eric. And then Jasmine's 15, Aladdin's 18. That's
funny. Also never left the house.
Who also never left the palace. So
actually, she did. She snuck out all the time. But
one jump.
She snuck out one time and met a dude.
But Aladdin has been on the streets for a long time. He is literally for the streets. And wait, hold on, real quick. If we're talking about it real quick, Aladdin. Remember all those prostitutes that were in the harem that were like, oh, he's so gorgeous? Aladdin was in there with free house calls all the time. Like, don't act like you be 17 years old, street rat, nobody belongs, and all those hot girls are like throwing themselves at hot ass Aladdin. Come on. Aladdin's a fucking sex pervert.
So I know, like, the movie is drawn really racist if you look at it in retrospect, but Aladdin is the cutest person in that city, isn't he? Like, if you would, I would have to rewatch it. But
the best looking dude, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That guy looks a little stupid. Yeah, you're telling me that he never. Oh, those are all Jasmine.
yeah, but everyone there is either like a racist Iranian cartoon or like missing teeth and shit.
That guy was like, "All right, Aladdin, gotta get him again." Like that guy was in there trying to get some free. He's like, "No, you get paid, charge extra for that." Because no, look, I mean, they're over here dancing all voluptuous and shit, and they're like, "Aladdin is so gorgeous," and even Genie got in on the action. So I'm saying, Aladdin, he knew his way around that little slut. That's right, Aladdin. Hashtag slut. Don't put that key in the video. That will get us demonetized. But here we go though. No, we have the actual real life Drake though. And nobody fucks with this guy because one, you couldn't even know his name. You know some of the prince's names, I'm sure. What's the prince from Disney? Like one of the names. One of them, any of them.
Well, a lot of those people weren't even princes.
No, I'm just saying the princes though. So there's Cinderella's Aurora, Eric. Okay, so Eric is which ones? Cinderella's?
Ariel.
No. Okay, Ariel's.
Yeah.
What's the other one? I know Philip. That one's Cinderella's, I think.
I did not know that. Actually.
Nobody knows Snow White's fucking prince though. You know why? Because he's a goddamn pedophile. 14 and 31.
I actually forgot Snow White's name until a couple years ago.
Does she have a name that's not Snow White?
I thought it was Aurora.
No, Aurora is Sleeping Beauty.
Well, then fuck me.
Snow White is just Snow White. No, but Prince Florian, wandering the wilderness, sees a girl singing in a well and is like, that's my next girlfriend. 14 years old. What the fuck, Prince Florian? You motherfucker.
I mean, not to defend him, but that's...
Don't defend him.
That's normal for medieval times.
Yeah.
Like, which has always been weird to me. Like, I wouldn't understand having that much power that you could have anyone in the village, and it's like the 12-year-old.
Well, that's the thing. I was going to say, it only happened in 1937. No, that's when the movie was released.
Yeah.
What year is Snow White in universe?
It's probably one of those grim fairy tales.
16th century, 1500s.
Yeah, that's...
So,
yeah.
Was like Marie Antoinette-ish area? Is that time? Kind of French?
No, that's 300 years away. But no, it's kind of one of those things where, I mean, the only thing I can say in their defense is they only lived to be like 32. So,
so he was about to die. That's even worse. As a knight or a prince, and also, I don't know. It's about birth and years. Serenity, yeah, we know. And also, and I say this and I agree, I would take the bear. I mean, start that conversation again. I mean, look at
the restaurant.
Yeah, I want Chicagoland beef. No, but no, that's what I'm saying. Look at 31 hanging around with a damn middle schooler. Exactly. She's over here like fucking doing all this, and he's just like, yes, that's my wife right there. I sang with her once. Now it's time for Pound Town. And also, none of the dwarves fought for her like, all right, this is my daughter. We're not letting this fucking creep. So I blame the fucking dwarves too.
Yeah.
Why aren't they defending their little princess? That's their collective daughter. God damn it.
Well, they're not. They just met her a week ago. But
They didn't meet her a week ago. They live with her.
They don't?
For a week.
Was it? Wait, what?
I thought she was from somewhere else. Like, no, she escapes into the forest and then they find her.
Oh, wait. I thought she always lived with them.
No.
Wait, where the fuck does Snow White come from? Snow White.
I also...
Hold on, what?
I also, like, in general, have... Snow White is not a princess that really we connect with those days. Also, Jasmine, probably the worst example of a modern princess, to a degree.
How would you say that?
Ugh, I'm rich enough yet, and now it's like... I'm so tired of being rich. I'm going to go pretend to be poor.
Oh, yeah. Oh, when you put it like that, she's like one of them Kardashians doing like the rich job things where it's like, was it the Boss Squad? What the fuck was that show where the boss had to do the menial jobs?
Undercover Boss?
Undercover Boss. She's undercover bossing everybody.
My tiger isn't entertaining anymore.
Hold on. If I may, she is damn it, I'm going to say it again. She is undercover girl bossing is what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's not fair. And you're right. Yeah, of course, she lived with her evil stepmother, the evil queen, and that's right. That's right, because the mirror, the fairest of them all. So yeah, point is, You don't have to live with a fucking 14.
Even the mirror was like, that 12-year-old's hot.
Oh yeah. No. Jesus Christ. So who's the fairest out of them all? Who's this hot ass 14-year-old down the street? No, wait, she's like, not me, the grown 35-year-old woman. No, ew. What the fuck? You fucking wretch.
You're damaged goods, baby.
Right?
I would fight Diddy. Like I really.
But if you were in a room, Trev, with Diddy, how would you escape? I mean, the Orlando Jones and Cat Williams had the thing. You got to say no to Diddy. They both said it exactly as such. You got to say no.
Serenity, every Disney princess is feisty. Ariel is feisty. I would probably say the only ones that aren't feisty are Snow White and Aurora.
Yeah. Cinderella, she's the one that's like, I'm going to go to the ball. Fuck you guys. You know, how dare you not tell me? I'm not doing chores. I'm going to the ball.
And it's just Snow White that's just kind of like, eh.
Right. So
I now understand why they what?
What are you going to say?
It's because I've seen some Mexican TikToks that are like, soy como Bianca Nieves. Pues estás morenita.
No.
But in general, I see why they wanted to make a feminist interpretation of it.
Well, it's going to be the girl from, what was it? Not In the Heights. What's the other one? West Side Story. She's going to be the new progressive Snow White. And her boyfriend, hopefully, won't be 43 years old while she's 22. Because that shit is, well, I mean, at that point, I guess they're both adults. But she won't be fucking 14. JJ, I think you found the real fucking criminal, though. That goddamn mirror. You can't be like, who's the fairest of them all? And then like me, like a couple of years and be like, oh yeah, Miley Cyrus. Like, you mean Hannah Montana? Yeah, she's great. Like, that is put a tarp on him. That's right. Put a goddamn tarp on him. Let's be fucking gross. Oh no, the hottest one. Oh, am I gonna out myself?
Right.
How old is Chell from fucking Road to El Dorado? I hope she's an adult. Hold on, Chell.
I don't think she was.
Don't do it.
It's not based on a normal story anyway.
Yeah.
Don't. She's 20. Thank you. Around 20. Around 20's fine. Around 20 gives me 19 to 21. I'm okay. God bless.
I haven't seen El Dorado in a while.
It's been a while too, but
I think that's the only one that has like a very like they're having sex right now.
Oh yeah,
that's the only Disney princess or Disney person.
That's not Disney.
DreamWorks.
That's DreamWorks.
Oh, that's DreamWorks.
See, that's why people are fiending for fucking Shrek 5, baby. People want that Shrek 5. They want that gritty reboot because they got Puss in Boots. It
wasn't even a reboot. It was a sequel. Puss in Boots was great.
Puss in Boots was great, but they want that Shrek 5 with that same animation style. They want that gritty reboot, man. So DreamWorks versus Disney.
Reboot.
DreamWorks versus Disney, it's coming, baby, and not with. Oh, maybe with them. I mean, if they made a live action version of her,
Bro,
I don't know what I would do with myself.
There's so many like fails by DreamWorks that I thought
you were gonna say. There's so many hot cartoons, and I was like, wait a minute.
Oh,
we've had this conversation before.
Kung Fu Panda like went off the rails, and I mean, I don't love it, but I guess other people do. Fucking Despicable Me. I guess.
Oh, I don't know.
I've not fucked with that movie.
I don't know who likes it, but they keep making them. Those goddamn Minions.
Ray's best friend. She has
also not
Minions
DreamWorks.
all over her house.
Does she really?
Mm-hmm.
Which friend was this?
Topeka.
Oh, well, that's weird. I didn't even notice.
Yeah, no, she straight up like showed me her Minions collection,
Oh.
and I was just kind of like, this is what like Midwestern moms are addicted to.
Well, look, I saw she got married recently. Congratulations. So she found somebody who's okay with the Minions, or she fucking dumped those Minions in lieu of a man. But the idea is, if I start seeing a live action Chell from Road to El Dorado, I don't know what I would do with myself. I know there's cosplayers, and not even around. I just see the pictures. I've never seen one in real life, but I wouldn't know what to do with myself. But anyway, yeah, you never got into Minions. They were not. Wait, what? I'd read the El Dorado smut? What are you talking about, Rayleigh? What are you talking about? There's got to be rule 30. Which rule is that?
It is 34.
Well, 34 is pictures. I wonder if there's reading books.
I think it's still rule 34.
Oh, yeah, that's right. If it exists, there's porn of it. Is rule 34 for those of you who don't know. I'm so disappointed in you, Snow White and the Seven Dwarves. And what was your name? Fucking Rodrigo, Philip, Jeremy, Florian. See, I can't even fucking remember. That shit's fucking gross.
I mean, I do understand that.
I'm going in no Diddy. What?
I was gonna say
a triangle. Florian triangle.
I do
you banned the geek. God damn it.
I do understand that you and your girlfriend have a huge affinity for Disney. I grew up in the Land Before Time, Farfo
Ralph
Goes West.
Bakshi.
Yeah, I grew up in that spectrum. So,
Don Bluth.
yeah.
Don Bluth, there you go.
So I don't have a big affection for Disney because I didn't even have the Disney Channel until I was an adult. But that being said, maybe a bold take. I don't think I'd like anything pre-Aladdin.
Robin Hood and the Sword and the Stone.
That's not.
I wasn't
I've
even
never
into
watched
that
it,
myself. No. Hold on. Now that's a good question. Does pre-Golden Age suck? Disney. I like Three Caballeros. That's a slow burn though. That's a super slow movie.
I never saw it.
Oh really? It's fun. It's just it's
That
Donald.
would be my Marcos hasn't seen shit. But yeah.
It's Donald goes to Mexico and is like, or South America and Central America, and he's like, look at the people and how they live, and it's real life footage of Mexicans like having fun. Then there's cartoons intermingled with it. It's before Mary Poppins, so it's fucking sick.
Marcos okay.
Fair Margos. So here we go. Snow White, Pinocchio, Fantasia, Reluctant Dragon, Dumbo. Dumbo's pretty good. The show'll make you cry.
I'm not a Dumbo fan.
But
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying for me that didn't grasp it. I would always walk in for some reason like because Dumbo came out a long time ago.
Right.
So I would walk into a daycare and they would show like half of it. So all I remember is elephant bubbles. They're
all fucking high off it. They're drunk essentially, drunk off wine. Song of the South. Fun and fancy-free, Three Caballeros. I like that one. But yeah, these are all forgettable. Cinderella.
I'm not a fan.
Alice in Wonderland. I actually never seen Alice in Wonderland. Robin Hood. Is that the Robin Hood? No, that's the live-action Robin Hood, so that's not even the one that we're thinking about. Shit, I lost my place. There we go. Lady and the Tramp. No. Old Yeller.
I didn't even know that was a Disney movie. I've seen Old Yeller probably 20 times.
Yeah,
actually.
Walt Disney's Old Yeller in Technicolor. So, I mean, there's Old Yeller, the Shaggy Dog, Sleeping Beauty.
They probably try to hide Old Yeller now. Like, there's no, you can't go to Disneyland and it's like, oh, it's Old Yeller running around.
It's an animatronic Old Yeller. Just look at the flowers. Boom! Double tap. Boom! Just make sure he's got it. Was that senator that fucking killed her dogs in the quarry? Do you remember Carrie Lake? Was it Carrie Lake? Was that the right name? Okay, yeah.
I'm with you, Calamity. I didn't know Old Yeller was a Disney film.
Or maybe they had a version of it. So this is the 60s now. Sign of Zorro, Jungle Cat, Swiss Family Robinson, 101 Dalmatians?
That was not for me. I also found the songs annoying in that one.
Let's see here. Yeah, these are all just like the fucking crazy things that they would release. Like the straight to TV Sword in the Stone.
Not for me.
No, let's see here. Thomasina, Mary Poppins. That shit never.
If it's
actually
live
watched
action,
it.
I was never into it. I know you might get into the Alamo or the Davy Crockett Adventures. That'd be about it.
Well, even then, though. Oh man, let's see here. Monkeys Go Home. Let's see. Jungle Book. Jungle Book may not be too bad. It's been a while since I've seen it. Ooby-doo, I want to be just like you. The music's actually pretty good in there, though. Like pretty much organically, it's all pretty good.
It's kind of funny. I think I prefer the new Jungle Book, even though it's not as good. But just for
for giant monkey. look at if you just give Marcos a giant monkey,
just for Christopher Walken being like, you will.
Ooby-doo.
And you and your mobster voices, I want to be just like you. Gabagoo. Aristocats, that's racist.
Just for the Siamese cats?
Oh, fuck, way more than that. Robin Hood cartoon. Yeah, that one. See, yeah, okay. So you're Dumbo, Three Caballeros, and what was the other? And maybe Jungle Book are ones that hold up.
Yeah, bro. I've seen Fern Gully more than all those movies, and I'm not saying Fern Gully holds up. I'm just seeing it more.
And I've seen you throw a cigarette butt. So yeah, that movie didn't even get through to you.
Fern Gully is really popular.
Avatar: The Last Airbender?
Just Avatar.
Oh, that's why I never watched the cartoon. I thought it was about picking up plants. Damn it. Or picking up plants. What the fuck am I talking? Picking up trash. There you go. Let's see here. Gus, Freaky Friday. That's the original one. Let's see.
The Rescuers. The Rescuers totally holds up.
Rescuers? So JJ's voting Rescuers.
Is that the one that has nudity in it?
Yeah, has the porno. Why is that the one thing we all know about Rescuers? Like, yeah, there's a frame of porno in there. Let's see here. That's the only one that's from that. Now the 80s. Now we're starting to get into to real shit. Wait, which Popeye was this? Oh, that was that one.
Robin Williams.
I didn't know Disney had the rights to
I
Popeye.
never saw like a lot of the live action shit for sure.
I just didn't think Disney had the rights to Popeye. Who has the license to Popeye? I wonder.
I don't know. I know the comic strip is just like written by some guy now.
Serenity says the Siamese cats are in Lady and the Tramp, not Aristocats.
There are also Siamese cats.
Yeah, there's just a lot of Siamese cats in there. Let's see here.
My grandma had a Siamese cat, so I mean, the fact that Eagle
There
Pass
is a
had-
Siamese cat in it's singular. I think it's just one in Aristocats.
Fortune Cookie always wrong. One of some Siamese cat says Fortune Cookie always wrong. Not a good.
The one in the Aristocats plays chopsticks on the piano with chopsticks.
That's the one. That's the one. Fox and the Hound, sad as fuck. I only saw it once. I think as a kid.
Fox
that's
and the
one of my
Hound also
favorites
holds
for
up,
sure.
yeah.
But
Fox
I
and the
forgot-
Hound?
Yeah. But I did. It was my favorite as a kid because I thought foxes were cute, and then I did rewatch
Also,
it
I
as
like
a.
Robin Hood.
Then I resaw it at 22, and I was like, "Damn, there's 5 minutes of happiness in this movie."
Oh yeah, it's a sad fucking movie, dude.
Because it starts with Fox mom dies. Fox gets adopted, meets dog. 5 minutes of happiness.
Friendship is fun.
We're friends now, right?
We're
We'll be
pals,
friends
right?
forever.
And we'll always be together. Yeah.
And then they're not together again for the rest of the movie.
Oh man. Oh yeah, Dumbo had the crows. Of course, Dumbo had the crows. It's like my favorite reference to make about Dumbo. The Great Mouse Detective.
I
didn't really
like
watch
that one, but it's not great.
Oliver and Company's. I don't know about it as a movie. I don't remember much of the movie. I played the shit out of that soundtrack though. Why should I worry? Why should I care?
We had that one.
Honey, I Shrunk
think
the
my
Kids.
couldn't had it, and we.
That's a
borrowed it
Disney
from them a
movie?
lot.
I didn't know that.
Kids, yeah.
That's the only one that I saw a
Co-production,
shitload.
Silver Screen Partners, and okay, so Little Mermaid '89. So
Honey, I
technically pre-90s. Technically,
I don't like Little Mermaid, but Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's the reason I still buy oatmeal cream pies once in a while.
Those shits are gross. I went and got one after I saw it. I went and saw. No, I love oatmeal cookies. Oatmeal cream
I was about to
pies.
say that that's a weird stance to take when you defend raisins.
Oatmeal cream pies don't have raisins. One and two, the cream pie part fucking sucks. Quote me on that in any context. No, I'm just saying. I saw the movie after doing a review of it because I'd never seen it.
Yeah.
And then I went and got one. I'm thinking, oh, I like oatmeal cream. Sure, pie, delicious. I ate it. It was fucking
I have
the
a weird
most
question.
gravelly shit I've ever had. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, it's not great, but it's not great in anything that has cream. Like, do you like Oreo cream?
I like peaches and cream. You know what I mean? Peaches
That's a
and
different
cream.
thing.
Oh, no, I guess not.
See, Emiliano's with me. Oatmeal cream pie is goat.
That's because you guys are elderly men. You guys also
It's
like.
not even probably my favorite Little Debbie snack.
You like
Nah, mine's the Star Crunch.
black licorice. I bet you all like black licorice.
I don't.
You
I hate
old
Jaeger.
fucks. Nutty buddies. No,
Really?
which
Nutty
is the
Buddies
which is
is
the one with
the
the
cookie.
wafer. No, yeah, that's not the one. Nutty bars.
Nutty Bars,
Nutty
yeah.
bars are the fucking best little Debbies. Anyway, then you get to the 90s.
The Disney Renaissance.
DuckTales, the movie Treasure of the Lost Lamp.
That was made for TV, and then they pushed it out for theaters. That's bullshit.
The Rocketeer. Nobody saw that.
I love the Rock.
Paco loves the Rocketeer. Like, it is unironically one of his favorite characters in all fiction.
The Rocketeer is a fucking Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah.
Well, I need to watch it. That sounds like a good time. Then Beauty and the Beast, yeah. Then Beauty and the Beast, then it starts. I know Beauty and the Beast back in my hand.
It is kind of funny that
Newsies. Have you guys seen Newsies?
I have seen
That
the
shit's
fuck out of
hilarious. That movie's fucking great. Watch Newsies if you want to get into unions.
It's Batman's first movie.
Exactly.
And then I learned the history of the newspaper wars, and I was like, damn, all of this sucks.
Yeah, these kids got their asses kicked. Then The Mighty Ducks was 92. Then Aladdin 92. Yeah, then it starts going crazy. Hocus Pocus, Cool Runnings. Blank Check, D2 The Mighty Ducks, Return to Jafar, Lion
Blank Check
King.
was a Disney Channel movie, was it not?
It was, but still fine. I still liked it. Wow. I have no concept of time. If The Return of Jafar came out before Lion King, then I definitely remember before The Lion King. I always thought The Lion King was my first movie memory, and it might be because I remember watching Toy Story twice in the theaters.
I had the VHS
Return
of the
of
Return
Jafar
of
was
Jafar.
straight to video.
Right, but I remember Return to Jafar coming out on video. I remember that, so I remember all the way back before Lion King, which I didn't think I had a solid memory before Lion King, other than the fucking baby one I was talking about. The Santa Claus was 94. God damn.
I didn't like that movie.
Oh,
man.
Angels in the Outfield. I like Angels.
Heavyweights was 95.
Yes. Heavyweights.
Goofy movie 95.
Soccer movie.
The Big Green 95 right there.
Yeah.
Dude, is 95 single-handedly the best fucking year for Disney? Hold on.
think so.
Gargoyles, Heavyweights, Man of the House, Tall Tale, Goofy movie, Pocahontas, Operation Dumbo Drop. Was that TV one?
Yeah, no.
No, that one. Yeah.
Kid of King Arthur's Court, Big Green, Frank and Ollie, Toy Story, Tom and Huck. That is a solid year run altogether. I mean, Heavyweights and the fact that Heavyweights and Toy Story came out in the same year. Way too many. Yeah, then we're getting
Still
crazy.
quote both those.
And I
movies.
understand
mostly
that-
when Paco's in town.
Right.
I was about to say, and I understand that Key really loves Toy Story. Heavyweights kind of underrated.
Heavyweights is amazing.
Yeah.
Heavyweights was the movie. There's not been a fat-focused movie in a positive light since. There's not been one fat movie that showed fat people in a positive light.
So it's not in a positive light, but I just imagine Jordan coming in and just being like, so precious.
That is not a positive light. That is a quite spooky light. Shit, yeah. And then after the 90s, That Darn Cat, Jungle to Jungle, Honey, We Shrunk Ourselves.
I thought That Darn Cat was a DreamWorks movie for sure.
Oh, yeah. Some of these you forget, right? They're like Buena Vista or some shit. Flubber, Mr. Magoo, Meet the Deedles. There, yeah. Then Doug's first movie, Tarzan. And then they ended with Fantasia 2000. And then they opened the new millennium with the Tigger movie and the Extremely Goofy movie. So there you go. So I don't know, Marcos. You might have a fucking 89, though. Some people will say 89.
I mean, most of us, I mean, for sure, all of us, were not alive before Aladdin because that's 1992.
Right, conscious.
I mean,
at
well,
least.
we were, yeah, conscious. So, but I never looked back at those movies and I was like, oh, this is great. Like, even when I saw The Little Mermaid, I was like, that's not what a crab looks like.
Now, are you fully conscious, baby? Now you know the difference between crabs and real crabs.
At least I
Cartoon
know
crabs.
something doesn't stick out of the shell like the way that head did.
Hermit crabs do.
That wasn't a hermit crab.
I don't know what. Flounder has a face. I don't know.
Yeah, for some reason I accepted flounder as cartoon flesh, but I'm like, that doesn't even look like a crab.
Did you accept both flounders? Even that weird motherfucker?
I didn't see the new one. I
didn't see the new one either. Hold on, what was it? Sebastian Disney. Come on, that is a crab right there.
Bro.
Kingdom Hearts right there. When you walk away.
Crabs are one thing. They're not bugs with two
little sockets that come out of the head. Come on, that's a crab. That's a real crab. And all crabs are Jamaican, and they have maracas. There you go. That is a real.
Is Jamaican
crab.
racism still kind of okay?
I think it's one of those things where there's not enough of them to argue the point.
Oh, okay.
And I don't think they get upset about. I mean, because look, if we're making Jamaican bobsled team references and they haven't made it like a coalition against Jamaican stereotypes, I think they're cool with it. Or at the very least, there's not enough of them to make a hubbub about it, which then at that point is really bad.
Mr. Krabs looks better than that.
That is a crab. So to answer your question, I don't know. Jamaicans, if you're out there watching, can we do the Jamaican accent voice? Ariel, can we live under the sea? Is that offensive? Probably. I feel bad doing it.
I was about to say that at least you did a good Jamaican accent.
Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do a half-ass accent. Who let the dogs out? Ho, 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 ho. Are the Baja men even Jamaican?
I don't fucking remember. They're probably from the Bahamas. That's what the Baja stands for.
Is that close? There's like 1,000 Baja men though. I've learned. Like it was like a revolving door of Baja men.
Oh, they were a Korean pop band before.
Yes, the Baja men were Korean pop before Korean pop. Do they have a members list? Give me a members list. Come on, Jesus Christ.
Active members.
Oh, yeah, they are Bahamanian. We're the music of the Bahamas. Junkanoo band in the Bahamas. And they're best
It did
known
take
for their
TikTok for
Grammy.
me to figure out that Who Let the Dogs Out is about who let ugly girls into the club.
I did learn that. I did learn that by the internet. Let's see here. Oh, come on.
What
The
are you trying to figure
Bahamas and Jamaica are a Cuba apart, okay? They're a Cuba apart. You know what? That's like saying, I mean, I guess I'd be pissed if they said El Salvador, Mexico. I'd be fucking furious. We don't make those stupid pupusas, all right? If you fucking imply the Mexicans make pupusas, go fuck yourself, all right? We don't stand for that shit. If you call me a Puerto Rican, I'm gonna fight, but that's at least further away where it's like,
Yeah,
oh, you're just
closer to
completely
Cuba.
wrong. It's actually close to Cuba. So the point is, Jamaicans, let your voice be heard, man. What if Jamaicans did Cholo accents? Would that be offensive?
I'm on the Mexican fence of like, hey, I'm just happy my culture's being represented right now.
I was actually talking to Bad G about Japanese cholos. I had a thought about them independently. Then he shared a video of Japanese cholos with me, and I was like, I think this is a message to go to Japan and hang with the Japanese cholos, man. You know about the Japanese cholos.
Yeah.
I want to be their friend. Japanese cholos.
But I think that's like the only thing that Mexico and Japan has in common, where it's kind of like,
We also
no. The what?
We also
I have besides Goku. But it's just kind of like, hey, I don't mind sharing my culture with you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, they look fucking Mexican. I gotta say, like, you put the sunglasses on and everybody, and the fucking bandana on, and everybody looks fucking. If you're dark enough, a little bit. Looks cholo. Actually, no. It don't have to be dark. Those fuckers look like guys from Eagle Pass or fucking El Paso or some shit.
Emiliano is iffy about it.
I'm iffy with Japanese cholos. That's because you don't want to share the culture, all right? We wore those spiked Dragon Ball Z t-shirts all the time. Spiked. I had spiky hair with Japanese t-shirts. We could give a little bit of ourselves back.
It is like the third or fourth music episode in the bucket of like, when is it like homage and when is it appropriation?
I don't know. If you're singing fucking mariachi music as a Japanese person, that's pretty involved. That's a very specific fucking music sound. So, you know what?
I do think that because I'm on mariachi TikTok, that I thought it was hilarious when they were like, it's just an older Mexican dude yelling at kids, and it's just like they only know the songs phonetically. They can't actually speak Spanish.
Y volver, volver, volver. Where's my outro music? A tus brazos otra vez. Play the music. Play the music. Yo ser perder. Man, let's just look at my primos. We'll see you next time, primo. We're out. Follow us on all the social medias, including themexcellence on TikTok. That's where we're going to be. Nice to meet you, Rex Midas. We'll see you next time. A tus brazos otra vez. Yo sé perder, yo sé perder. Quiero volver, volver, Vámonos. Vámonos. Volver, volver.